Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tony Shemrick, and I'm here to welcome you on into another night of the Retro Date Night. We're going to be, you know it, I know it, we all know it. Let's know it together. How about we get to know each other a little better? That's right, it's Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, and the triple deep case of, oh my goodness, it just keeps happening.
Did you say what your name was?
I did.
What was it?
I forgot. Troy Potato Man. No, Tony Shemrick.
Tony Shimrick.
Yay, boobs! And questionable litigation.
Ah, dang it, I forgot to pack the boobs.
You did.
I even told you this morning.
Yep, and I totally forgot to tell you anything about it.
Dang it.
Alright, where the ham Sam? This looks like it. Trial latter.
Latter.
How about we crack open some
Not later,
tamarind
latter.
boy? Aritos!
Latter meaning more close to the current time, which is very confusing.
I don't have hands.
I have hands, but this might require an actual
Ka-chunk-a-chunk?
Pachapa-chop.
Those are in my keys, which are out in the boondocks.
I'll go get some. Because it's easier for me to get it right now. And
Okay.
I'm wireless.
Science! So in our last exciting episode, I love that I just lost 4 viewers when I actually started the stream. People are only here for the countdown. We found out that in the Joe Dark killing, when he came running in on Alla Accidente, Emma ran to try and save Mr. Marshall, but accidentally threw Mr. Marshall into a get stabbed zone. And so she kind of technically killed Mr. Marshall on accident. But it's not a good realization to be like, oh, so-and-so is dead because you goofed. That's never fun.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
And for some reason, Damon Gant is being a dick about it, and he's like, oh, this is all of this, like, me and Lana Skye aren't at all guilty for fabricating evidence. It's all on Edgeworth for using it. He's the guilty party, and it's like,
he used what he was given.
excuse me, he trusted the police department to give him good evidence, and it happened to be forged, and you're throwing it on him, and it's like, maybe the police department, which provided fabricated evidence, should be responsible?
Yeah,
No?
maybe.
Okay.
He,
like
unlike
dates.
pretty much everyone else, was doing his job.
Yeah. Questionable litigation, here we come. February 25th, 1206, District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2.
Huh. That's good.
Sorry, Edgeworth. I didn't mean to get you in trouble. Don't worry about it. That's our tamarind soda. It's one of those ones you get for under $1 at the, like, Hispanic section of the grocery store.
It's good.
This is my problem, not yours.
Bull.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. What's wrong, son? Gently, oh, pal. Gently break dances. Oh, guess I am. Come back later. Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it? Oh, you've got a lot of nerve, pal. Making a detective run all around while on duty. To top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. I take it Lana's having you run errands again. Let me tell you, this is the last time, pal. Here, she asked me to give this to you if there was a break in today's trial. Evidence law for dum-dums.
For dum-dums with a little Cub Scout chick.
Evidence law? Edgeworth was talking about this just the other day. Oh, to be like, hey, who using the evidence, who's actually at fault here?
Ah, please.
It'd be nice if, Phoenix Wright actually learned some law.
Right?
You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule number 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department.
Really?
Is that right, Mr. Wright?
Heck if I know. It seems so. I don't know.
Well, we haven't followed it.
You could at least study some evidence law. Really.
I love how her voice got solidified because you had a cold the first episode.
I know.
But it fits.
It does.
It fits. I just think that's hilarious.
And I'm sick again.
The chief prosecutor also wanted me to give you a massage. A message. Freudian slip there, pal. A message. She said, if you're planning to take him on... See, crab guy in a tutu. You're gonna need this book. Him. Guess I'll need to give this book a thorough read.
In 5 minutes.
Evidence law securely slipped into pocket.
That's really secure.
For wee babbers. Doesn't look like that book will do you any good now, though. All that's left now is the chief prosecutor's sentence. That's where you're wrong, detective. Huh? Okay, what?
Did you forget that everyone here is a complete amateur?
We still have the piece of cloth.
Mm-hmm. Which I thought we were gonna totally use.
Yeah, we haven't used it yet. I think it's the only thing we haven't. I might as well just check this out right now. Rules for submitting evidence. Rule number 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Rule number 2, unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial.
Oh. So, okay.
That's it. That's all it is.
That's really funny.
Huh? Haven't you figured it out yet? Why I'm still sitting in that prosecutor's seat, despite all these allegations being thrown at me? Mr. Edgeworth. The real trial today hasn't begun yet.
Ooh.
What? What else is there left to do? We're already on the 3rd trial of this trial. I mean, the first trial was Lana Skye stabbing him in the parking lot. The second trial was Bruce Goodman stabbing, getting killed by Mr. Meekins.
Yeah.
And the 3rd trial was Emma Skye killing Marshall/Mr. Dark. We have a 4th one about you? Your credibility's been all but ruined with this forged evidence you're unaware of. Emma Skye found out she unwittingly caused a man's death. And now you're telling me that we want to do more? I mean, for crying out loud, this is like the 8th episode of this single episode. I mean, how many streams are we gonna do?
How, compared to everything else we've done, how long is this?
This is
probably as much as all of them combined?
Into the half of the 3rd episode. Like, the first one was a one-off. The second Phoenix Wright episode took us, 2-3 weeks? And so the 3rd one took maybe 5 or something. We're well into what? I'll look it up.
Okay.
You gotta be kidding me, pal. You're missing the point, detective. Lana didn't murder Detective Goodman. Yeah. We still haven't figured out who actually killed Detective Goodman. Oh. She merely stuck a knife into his dead body. That means the real killer is still out there.
And it's totally Gant.
What? And we're going to expose him.
Because remember?
No matter what it takes.
He called Lana.
Mm-hmm. This case has hurt too many people. It's time to bring it to an end. Before the year ends, come on. February 25th, 1252, District Court, courtroom number 9.
Courtroom number 9.
In courtroom number 9. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Miss Lana Skye. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. The inquiry committee is planning to impose harsh penalties for your actions from a trial that happened 5 years ago.
Just so you know, when we finally watch the anime for this, I'm going to be so disappointed.
With whatever voices?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Thank you for the news, Your Honor. Yes, well, normally this is where the prosecution calls forth a witness, but, it's easy to say. See, there is some concern that you, Mr. Edgeworth, may have, struck a bargain. You think I may have manipulated the witnesses? I didn't say that. Your words, not mine. It's just, you see, everyone has been talking, and,
Everybody talks.
Everybody talk.
Very well, Your Honor. I have a solution.
Solution?
That being the case, the prosecution will allow the defense to call forth all further witnesses.
What? But there's no precedent for what you're proposing.
Undeniably, this is an unusual arrangement, but when has anything been usual in this courtroom, I ask
Yep.
you? But a very effective one. It would prove that I haven't struck any deals with the witnesses. And when I wave my finger like this, it's kind of like when you hold up a pencil and you're in the middle and you wiggle it around, it looks like it's
I think
rubber.
every time.
That's kind of what happens with my finger when I wave it like that.
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
Unbelievable. Edgeworth has found a way to continue the trial.
Hooray!
Very well. The defense accepts the prosecution's proposal.
I love his official business voice.
His Yami Yugi mode.
Then it's settled. The defense may now call forth the next witness.
Mr. Wright. You do realize this is your last chance. If you call the wrong witness... Oh, wait, what?
Oh,
Ah!
oh no!
This trial is as good as over. Whoop! Whoop!
So is this when we have to
Whoop!
choose who we think?
Because we had to do that before with calling Marshall,
Yeah,
but
we did.
I don't know who we think it is, we should call.
Definitely Bento Lady. She's definitely the crux of all this.
What?
I am joking.
The defense calls. I'm finally come to bring out the real murderer. Okay, well that's
All
a
right,
good clue.
all right.
And it's got him pre-selected number one, just
Yep.
like they did last time.
Yep.
Phoenix, you should probably save. Yeah, Phoenix, you should probably save now.
that or Emma.
Phoenix, you should probably save now.
Damon Gant. The defense calls Damon Gant to the stand.
Damon Gant?
Girl on the far right, please.
What does he have to do with anything?
As a defendant's partner 2 years ago, Mr. Gant has first-hand knowledge of the crime. I'll bet she murdered whoever. I feel we should hear what he has to say about it.
If he'll say anything.
As luck would have it, he should still be in the courthouse. He would also be the least likely to have been manipulated by me in any way. Wouldn't you agree, Your Honor? I still think it was twins.
Twins.
Because remember in the beginning how it like...
Oh yeah, it was I think that was more referring to
The two murders.
the two murders simultaneously. Although there was like a girl both times in the picture. I don't remember now. It was months ago.
It was months ago.
True. All right, bailiff, please escort Mr. Gant to the stand.
He's so unsettling.
Twins!
I don't like him.
Witness, please state your name and occupation. What is this? Some kind of practical joke? I was just on my way to lunch. Your name and occupation, sir.
This is very bubbly.
He's very bubbly. I apologize. Versi, are you sure you want to do this? Your name and occupation.
I don't like that pause.
So, do you want to play hardball, eh?
Please, Mr. Gant.
Fine. My name is Damon Gant. I'm the acting chief of police.
Acting.
Now then, Chief Gant, the court requests to hear your testimony. All right, what's with the grim face? First, let's clear up this SL9 incident. Oh, you mean that time when Lana's sister murdered that prosecutor?
Classy.
Personally, I think it's been made pretty clear already. There are still some things unaccounted for. Oh, like that. Like the role you played in all of this. Son, either you're very brave or very foolish.
He's the kind of guy who could like call a hit on you in the courtroom.
Yeah.
You know?
You are aware, of course, that a police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal?
He's not even being subtle.
No, he's not.
Weapons.
Sure! Take my testimony, for example. I don't have to give it if I don't want to.
What? Is that true? I'm afraid so. Chief of Police has the right to refuse to testify. What kind of garbage is that? I don't know.
Of course, such an action carries with it certain risks. Don't worry, I'm not here to hinder your trial.
Are you?
Just remember, if
could
this
kill
turns
you.
out to be a big waste of time, don't say I didn't warn you.
Very well, the witness may now begin his testimony.
SL9 incident.
As I recall, Neil and I were questioning him that day. To make a long story short, we slipped up. That power outage didn't help either. When I went to my office, I found Lana there. Apparently she had already arranged the crime scene. As you can see, I had nothing to do with the forgery.
That's it? Okay.
Is that when Dark was arrested?
Him? He was lying on the floor unconscious.
Ugh.
When Emma sent Neil flying, it seems Dark bumped his head.
I see. Everything seems pretty clear-cut. If the police chief has the right to refuse to testify, then I'd better hit him hard and fast.
As I recall, Neil and I were questioning him that day.
So Neil and him were questioning.
As I recall, a ceremony was held at the police department that day. Sorry, the stutter. Excuse it.
Yes, that's right. I guess you could say I'm a workaholic. After winning his award, Neil was all fired up too. That's probably what spooked Dark and made him run away like that.
And you didn't have him cuffed?
Yeah.
Detained?
Was the defendant, Lana Skye, also present in the room? I don't quite remember. She was on the photo. At the very least, she wasn't there when Dark ran for it. Make a long story short, we slipped up. That power outage didn't help either.
So the two of you ran immediately after him, right?
I bet he turned off the light.
Oh, that's right, but Dark made it to the elevator first. No, because there's records of a
Oh,
power
is
outage,
it?
yeah.
Okay. Alright.
So Neil and I split up. He went upstairs, I went downstairs. I guess you could say he got lucky.
What's this about a power outage?
Oh, that.
Did he go cut it?
The elevator stopped all of a sudden, and I got the shock of my life.
Okay.
Well,
This is how
probably
I-
not as shocked as Neil when that knife went through his
How
heart.
dare you
though.
joke about that?
That's not funny.
Ugh. I hate them.
When I went to my office, I found Lana there.
Could you tell us what you saw?
It was a shocking sight. Neil and that serial killer were lying in a heap on the floor, all tangled together.
Dark was also lying collapsed on the floor?
Yes, apparently he hit his head and was knocked out. Next to them were those two poor girls.
Lana and Emma.
Lana was cradling Emma in her arms. Looking back at it now, she must have already known what her sister had done. Apparently, she had already arranged the crime scene.
How can you know that?
Because of the victim's body, it had already been moved.
So that means you found the body near Lana's desk.
That's right. I think you said earlier It was my suit of armor that really stabs you, prosecutor? Yes. Anyway, as you can see, I had nothing to do with the forgery. So you're saying that the forgery had already taken place by the time you arrived at your office? That's exactly what I'm saying.
Why would he help Lana cover up something like that?
Because if there's evidence that Dark, if they could say this murder was done by Dark, they could put Dark away. They didn't have any evidence on any of his previous 20 killings.
Use that cover up as a way to twist Lana's arm from then on. Okay. Just making sure I'm clear on it.
I can understand how Lana must have felt. But moving a body and hiding evidence are inexcusable no matter what the circumstances. Is that how it really went down? Staring at the witness won't do you any good, Mr. Wright. I can tell you one thing. I would never help Lana cover up. If you're going to stare at anything, stare at Lana. You'd be better off staring at the court record. Versi! Always the smooth talker. But which piece of evidence ties Gant to the forgery? Lana did admit to forging evidence. But that can't be the whole truth. Somehow I've got to link Gant to the incident. Oh gosh, words are hard. As I recall, you and I were questioning him that day. Okay, how do we tie Gant to this?
How do we pin this? What haven't we used yet? Go all the way to the end. And then go backwards from there.
We still have this glove that we don't know about. That's SL9. At the very end, we have evidence law.
Okay.
Then we've got this piece of cloth that was in Gaunt's safe that has Emma Sky's fingerprints on it. We have the evidence list that just has the rest of the drawing.
Okay. That's we shouldn't use that anymore.
No.
That was used.
We've got this picture. Neil's autopsy report, we've used that. I'm pretty sure we've used this because we said, look, there's that knife.
We've used that several times.
Yeah. We've used that to say Marshall was involved. Definitely used that. Definitely used that. Definitely used. So it's
the fact that they were
this.
in Gant's safe.
Yeah. So we might do that on. I had nothing to do with the forgery. Questioning him that day. I'm so sure the power outage didn't help either. My office found Lana there, and she already arranged the crime scene.
So somebody would have had to cut that out of his jacket.
Yeah.
That could have only really been Lana or him.
And it was in his thing.
And if there's no fingerprints on that piece, then maybe suggest the glove? Where does that glove come from?
The glove was, like, we said, oh, it was in the way, it was holding the, Hey, Yeti, thanks for priming subbing for 16 months, welcome back.
I swear you subbed, like...
Yesterday?
Yeah, like 5 days ago.
5 emotes shared!
Wow!
Hey, it's Bongo Cat with a pie, or something.
Bongo Pie Cat.
Okay.
That donut thing.
Because this rubber glove was in the SL9 incident.
Do we stare at it some more?
We know that it held the fingerprints, the thing open, but what was its evidence relation, actually? SL911 is written on the tag. It seems this is more evidence from that incident.
Okay.
So I don't think the glove... I think it's the cloth. I just saved.
So too. That's the that's my best guess right now.
Wait, I think I know who the murderer is. The bloody glove?
How's it going, by the way, Yeti? How are Christmas preparations in your house?
No, there's no blood on glove. There's blood on a shoe. But...
We already know that that's hers, because she told us.
Alright, I'm gonna try this and see what happens.
Okay. For the forgery?
If you really had nothing to do with the forgery, then how do you explain this?
Yay!
Yeah. So, what's that? And what's that on
Good
it?
music.
The handprint? Chief Gant, your explanation, please.
I'd like your explanation how you illegally obtained evidence.
Uh-huh.
OJ joke. Oh, the glove. Gotcha. Okay.
Oh.
Woo! Sorry, not picking it up.
I don't know. You tell me, son.
Huh?
My dear Writer, don't you know the second rule of evidence law?
Uh-oh, not this again. Evidence law.
It
Rule
does
2,
pertain.
unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on
is?
trial.
Oh, is it because of Lana?
I thought you guys were 90s kids. You lied to me. I
didn't follow that.
didn't follow that at all. Like,
Yeah.
it was only like after the fact, like hearing references, I was like, oh, that something happened?
Tell me, how is that rag relevant to this trial?
I don't like that face. He's so scary.
It appears the defense was not prepared. I guess it's too early to use this piece of evidence.
No, it's not.
Please accept my profound apologies, Chief. Would you mind giving the defense another chance?
Well, okay, I'll do it justice once, but only because you asked, Aji.
Thank you. I assure you the defense is terribly sorry. Yeah, sorry I didn't nail you.
What?
What?
Well, you didn't get dinged, so that couldn't have been wrong.
Right, okay.
Did we just do it at the wrong time? Because it's definitely good evidence. So either the outage or finding Lana. Or Lana arranging the crime scene. Alright, look at the evidence again.
I've pressed him on everything.
Alright.
I still think we haven't used this. Oh!
That's for the other trial. That's the one that's originally this is for?
Yeah, because he's the one who went in to blaze it before Edgeworth went in to do something else. Okay, so we still have that. We haven't used.
Yep. What's the screwdriver for?
Yeah!
Wait,
Yeah, why do we have
Can you
this?
click it? Does that do anything?
AI-16 is written on the tag. That means it has nothing to do with the current case.
Cool. Thanks for that.
Yeah, why do we have that?
I have
I don't
no
think we've
idea.
ever used it still.
Okay.
Okay, use that.
Okay.
Which one's this? This is the... Yeah, okay, we use
Yeah.
that. That one's fine.
Rubber glove. What? I might use that.
No, yeah, that was
Because
in his safe.
that was in his
That's
safe.
right, I forgot that was in his safe.
And if he was hanging on the knife on the thing, he why would he come down, crawl over to the vase, and write in his own blood Emma?
Yeah, because that was in his safe too, so I can present
Yeah.
that and be like, no, you helped.
I'd go for that.
Yeah. You claim you had nothing to do with the forgery. But I'm afraid that is a claim you cannot back up.
Explain yourself.
Several pieces of evidence were found in your office. Take this jar, for example. That's the blue badger you showed us earlier.
A piece of this jar was discovered in your safe. Not only that, but the evidence list I presented earlier, I guess that also, like, yeah, was actually found inside your desk.
Oh, okay,
Was
yeah.
found where? You see, Chief Gant, these articles of evidence uncovered in your office are both concrete proof that you also played a part in the illegal investigation.
So the leather piece was just not
We haven't come
quite
to that
enough.
yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's like, what the heck is that? Whereas the paper's like, you were hiding the evidence list that was not given to Edgeworth. You were hiding this other piece. Like, and don't forget this confession you wrote for no reason. Chief Gant, what's the meaning of this? Oh! Here's a defense attorney who may even rival Versi.
That's a compliment.
So you admit to it then? That you were involved in the forgery? Who, me?
You can't pin everything
Or do
on
you
Lana.
mean you?
What?
Me? Why would I have anything to do with that? Well, you were the one who snuck into my office when you found this evidence. Prosecutors aren't the only ones capable of forging evidence, you know. Defense attorneys can do so too.
How dare you turn this on us?
Isn't that right, Righto?
Thanks.
However, Detective Gumshoe was present during the
Thanks, Edgy.
investigation. Versi, my boy. Not even detectives are exempt from the law.
Oh, and chief of polices are?
Apparently. Rest assured, Dick will receive his due punishment. It is, after all, Destroy Dick December.
Oh my god.
What? Detective Gumshoe's salary drops any further, he'll end up paying to work. Yes, well, in light of the detective's presence, please give us your testimony regarding these pieces of evidence found in your office.
Objection. He's being a dick.
Yeah. And their relation to the forgery that took place at the crime scene. My. Kids these days no longer know how to put two and two together. Evidence and forgery.
Sustained.
Let's see, what was it now? A jar fragment and a list? For all I know, you could have planted them in my office.
No.
Anyway, you can't prove when these pieces of evidence were discovered.
Yes.
They were found after Doc was convicted, then they're worthless. There's no reason I'd participate in a forgery.
Okay, I want to press on everything.
Rearranging the crime scene wouldn't help me out in any way.
All of these are lies.
Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. When investigating the crime scene, you should have been more careful to observe protocol. With all due respect, Your Honor, I've never done it before and it's never been a problem. You do understand that I am chief of police, right? There will be consequences. Ooh. Indeed, I believe I will press charges, so you won't make the same mistake again.
Get him. Bury him.
My apologies, Chief, but would you mind waiting until tomorrow for that? Today is, well, you know, it's Christmas. I mean,
Father's Day.
all right, RG, in return, though. I know. That place, right?
What? What?
Huh?
What?
These guys telepathic?
What?
Dinner at a fancy place.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Ah! For all I know, you could have planted them in my office. I'd appreciate it if you'd stop making these ridiculous allegations. Yes, you do have a point. You wouldn't have the guts to do something like that. What? I'll have you know, back in the day, I once broke into a cattle ranch. And Mr. Wright, what are you saying? Anyway, you can't prove you didn't carry in the evidence, can you? If you have proof to the contrary, you're going to need it later. Later? What are you talking about? When he presses charges. What else? I'm talking about when Raito's prints are found. Yes, if they're found inside my safe, the safe will prove his investigation was illegal. Never face anyone as slimy as this guy. Anyway, you can't prevent those pieces of evidence were discovered. What do you mean by that? This is all purely hypothetical, of course. But suppose I did place those items in my safe. Such an act wouldn't necessarily constitute forgery. If concealing evidence found at a crime scene isn't forgery. I'm not through speaking yet, Righto. It all depends on when the evidence was discovered. They were found after Dark was convicted, then they're worthless.
That was your
Are you saying
whole
this
plan.
jar fragment wasn't discovered in the initial investigation? It would appear not. After all, it wasn't listed in the evidence list. For all we know, it could have suddenly materialized the day after Dark was sentenced.
I hate him.
Oh, and wouldn't that be convenient? Right. The chief is talking about a possibility, so long as you can't rule that out. Your remarks, however clever they may be, will only succeed in wasting time. Tell me something I don't know. Come now, Righto. Think about it. There's no reason I'd participate in a forgery.
I feel like these are getting more and more like animated voices.
How can you look me in the eye and say that? Because I'm innocent.
Oh, you snake!
Remember? Who was it that murdered Neil?
You horrible
I'm not
creature.
sure I care for the word murder here.
Thank you, Judge.
But in the end, the person responsible for Mr. Marshall's unfortunate demise was Emma Skye. Well, now do you see? Rearranging the crime scene wouldn't help me out in any way. Really, Chief Gant? At the very least, there is one very large benefit you've reaped from all this. Oh? I wasn't aware. What is this benefit? That would, of course, be the position you have, Chief of Police. Oh. The resolution of the SL9 incident secured your promotion to Chief. That in itself is sufficient motive. Oh, that's a good one. Huh?
His music is again.
Do you really think I'm that incompetent? What do you mean? Even if without that case, I was already in line to become the next chief. The resolution of SL9 merely sped up the inevitable a little. Is that true, Edgeworth? Yes. He was going to be made chief anyway. Yeah. Be careful when pointing that finger. We might wind up being the one pointed at. So that means there's only one possible motivation for you to commit forgery. Haha! Getting ahead of myself. If you didn't do it for yourself,
Did it for Lana.
then you did it for someone else. Don't be silly, Versi.
I'm selfish.
You know me better than that. There are only 3 people I look out for. Me, myself, and I. Yeah, and getting someone under your thumb, having someone owe you an eternal blackmail favor, benefits you greatly.
To the point where they're willing to put themselves on the murder line?
Yeah. There, it's out in the open now. Gee, would you mind if I changed my testimony a little?
Oh.
By all means, please do.
Please
do whatever the
change
crap
your
you want.
Because that's what kind of playground this is.
I wouldn't be anyone's accomplice if there was nothing in it for me. Nothing in it for you. Sorry, but the only person I care about is yours truly. That girl, Lana's little sister, was it? If you think I felt sorry for her, you'd better think again. You're right. You don't feel sorry for anyone. Be tough on crime and tough on people, that's how I was raised. You seem to be lax enough on yourself, though. Oh, that's a good one, Versi. There been something in it for him? Given his selfishness, would he have helped someone out?
That's exactly what you said.
Yeah. True, you might not help out anyone for their sake. But if it would benefit you, you might decide to assist someone. Mr. Wright, it appears you're positively determined to portray the chief as a nice man who likes to lend people a hand. That's not what I mean. Very well then. Who is this person you believe Chief Gant may have helped forge evidence? Well, duh. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky. The defendant?
Oh, yeah.
Duh. I believe it's quite obvious in light of the circumstances.
Yeah.
Emma Sky fell victim to an unfortunate series of events by Lemony Snicket.
I knew you were gonna do that.
Who would want to help her more than her own sister, Lana? And as for Chief Gant, well, he would also have a reason to help Lana if she asked him to. That reason, of course, is self-profit. Self-profit? What do you mean? After the SL9 incident was resolved, Lana Sky was appointed Chief Prosecutor at the prosecutor's office. The person who arranged this job change was you, Chief Gant. But how would he profit from all of this? He would be able to use the Chief Prosecutor as his puppet.
Bingo!
Essentially, he would acquire unchecked authority over all investigations.
Oh.
Do you mean to tell me that despite the Chief's formidable appearance, he plays with puppets? I like the little kabuki.
You're an idiot, Judge.
Oh, wait. You must mean puppet as in someone forced to do his bidding. Never mind. Admit it, Chief.
We're gonna ignore that.
You assisted Lana Sky in forging evidence. Your motive, to appoint her as chief prosecutor so you could control her.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thanks.
Righto, my boy. You have quite an imagination.
You know what I'm excited for? His angry, like...
Yes, his, getting caught.
Yep.
Let me ask you something. What? Do you have any proof of this? That I controlled Lana? For example, is Lana testifying that I've done such a thing?
She doesn't dare.
Lana. She's keeping quiet to protect Emma. There's no way she'd testify against Gant. But it's too late.
It's too late now. She, everybody knows, so she has no reason.
I'm afraid without any proof, this all amounts to nothing more than mere conjecture.
Mirror, Lana.
Unless... that is also what happened in this incident. Lana!
Lana!
This incident? Which one would that be? Of course I'm talking about
This one.
the murder of Detective Bruce Goodman. The chief prosecutor has been acting strange throughout this entire trial. Almost as if someone has been controlling her.
Hey, look, it's Bento Lady.
Yeah. Versi, you'd better watch your tongue. I wouldn't want you to get hurt. Just what do you mean?
He's threatening us, Judge.
What he means, Your Honor, is that Chief Gant is involved in the murder of Detective Goodman. Not only that, but the Chief is now making Lana take the rap to cover up his involvement.
There we go, out in the open. Let's
What?
go!
What?
Let's go! Let's freaking go!
Order! I said ordeer!
Oh dear!
Mr. Wright, you can't be serious.
Very serious.
Huh? This is an affront to the highest ranking officer in our law enforcement agency.
Uh-huh.
To accuse the chief of police of blackmail and murder?
Yeah, you should be concerned.
That's impossible!
No.
Bacana! Your Honor, I was merely reiterating what Mr. Edgeworth said in easier to understand language. It's too late, Mr. Wright. There's no turning back for us now.
Now kiss.
Looks like he's the one who decided to go through with this. Let's be true to our feelings. Can you prove this, Mr. Wright? That the chief, a high-ranking officer of the law, is involved in this murder? Good question. Regardless of his rank or title, Chief Gant is just a man. The question is he a criminal? I believe the evidence will tell.
Let's use some.
I see. All right, then. Let's see what Mr. Wright's got. And it better be good. And we better be safe. Can't have our dominoes get here late. Show us this evidence that ties Chief Gant to the murder of Detective Goodman.
Um,
Oh, Detective Goodman.
Detective Goodman.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely. This. 'Cause that's his number.
Yes, but why?
Because that was the people that entered the room, the evidence room where Goodman was supposedly murdered.
Oh, okay.
And so it
That
says
the big
he
pool
went
of
in there.
blood
Yeah, the big, huge pool of blood.
that we've never actually addressed. Okay. Yep.
This is the ID card list.
Yes, the one that shows who entered the evidence room on the day of the crime. There was one ID on the list we couldn't determine the owner of yesterday.
Can we now?
7777777. Sorry, but there's no way you can prove that's my card number. It's your number.
What? How do you know that?
The safe in Chief Gant's office requires a code to open. A 7-digit code.
7 digits? You don't mean.
I'm afraid so, Your Honor. The code was 7777777. The same number an idiot would have on his luggage. The same as the remaining ID card number on that list. Chief Gant, you entered the evidence room on the day of the crime. Got him. Starting to sweat.
Order! Order! Chief Gant, what do you have to say?
Nothing.
His
The
eyebrow
offensive
twitched.
search of my office was in violation of regulations.
You got that right.
And I will demand Mr. Wright be punished to the maximum extent of the law. But right now, this court demands an explanation from you about the use of this ID card.
Chief Gant, so you admit it? You entered the evidence room? On the day of the crime?
What about it? I'm the chief of police. Whether it's the evidence room or the bathroom, what's the difference? I can go anywhere I want. Tell me, when you entered the room, were you alone? I always go to the bathroom alone, as I do with the evidence room.
So he can pee on the lockers.
Yep. Detective Goodman wouldn't have happened to be with you that day, would he?
Can we see the tapes?
Of course not! Why would he be? I hadn't seen him in days!
Did you kill him days ago?
You hadn't seen him in days, Chief Gant? I'm afraid you've just undone yourself. On that day, you had to have met with Detective Goodman.
What do you mean? This trial's purpose is to determine Lana Sky's guilt.
No, it isn't, Your Honor. This trial's purpose is to determine the truth.
Truthiness!
If Chief Gant met the victim on the day of the crime, then we need to determine one thing. What transpired during that meeting?
In that case, Mr. Wright, I'm going to have to ask you for evidence. Show us proof that the victim went to meet Chief Gant on the day of the crime.
He was getting, yeah.
Yep.
Can only be submitted to the Chief of Police. Detective Goodman lost his ID card on the day of the crime. Or to be more accurate, Jake Marshall stole it. So Detective Goodman filled out a lost item report.
Right.
He would have had to give that report to the Chief of Police.
Yep.
Yet you are in possession of the report. Which means you can't be sure if he filed it. He filed it. How do I know, you ask? Because he needed to enter the evidence room that day.
He needed to?
Yes, to transfer the evidence out.
Oh,
Detective Goodman took the form to you, Chief Gant. Then, you accompanied the detective to the evidence room.
Watch.
I
Eyebrow.
accompanied him? There's no other way the murderer and Detective Goodman could have entered the room. Yeah.
Yep. And please address the giant pool of blood.
Hold on, let me guess what you're going to say next. Next, you're going to say, I, the chief of police, murdered poor Goodman.
He was a good man.
Exactly. Your pizza's on its way! But wait! The chief didn't necessarily need to accompany him to the evidence room. He could have just lent him his ID card. Yes! Now that you mention it, I believe I might have done something of the sort.
That sounds really confident.
Sorry, but that's not possible. According to the record, your card was only used once. Yet you showed us your ID card earlier. If you had really lent it to Detective Goodman, it would have been found on his body. No!
What was that? Is he
You
going
got
Super
shot
Saiyan?
by electricity. Chief Gant, you didn't! The murder was most likely a spur-of-the-moment crime for no one in their right mind. But for no one in their right mind would choose the police department as a place to commit murder. After the murder, you contacted Lana at the prosecutor's office. Why? To dispose of Detective Goodman's body, of
Because
course.
she was under your thumb.
You're forgetting, Mr. Wright, that the victim's body was discovered in the prosecutor office's parking lot. How did he manage to move it there? I was at the police department the entire day, you know. And everyone's aware that Lana stayed at the prosecutor's office after the ceremony.
Has anyone made the joke about an unlikable orange doofus being accused of horrible acts? Oh yes. Oh yes.
You can make more, though.
You can make more, though.
That's
They're
fine.
definitely... No, yeah. That was our first jump for the voice, but I couldn't land it.
He couldn't keep it consistent.
I couldn't keep it consistent. Everyone except me, it seems. Still, you're the chief of police. You have an entire police force at your disposal. You said it yourself. You have access to plenty of weapons. Oh, so you think I just ordered an officer to do it?
Yes?
Hey you, take this your dead body over to the prosecutor's office. I don't think so. Yes, J.S. Brown, precisely. Chief Gant, you left all the evidence we need to prove how you moved the body to the prosecutor's office. And all this time I thought it was a useless clue just taking up space. The ticket? How could the chief have moved the body? Mr. Wright, show us this evidence. To move the victim's body, Chief Gant used this. What?
Is it the gloves? Is it that? Did he actually stuff the body in Edgeworth's car? Somehow?
But that's Miles Edgeworth's parking. Stubbaroonie.
Yeah. Keep going.
That doesn't make any sense.
Why would Gant would have? A hand truck.
Yeah.
A shovel.
Oh! No.
Ah.
Wait. No, because that's the prosecutor's office. So,
He would have used
He called
evidence against her.
Miles over Edgeworth to get an award so that the car would be there. I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
It didn't work. This is how he moved Detective Goodman's body. Parking stub, Miles Edgeworth. You mean
Maybe he
the
did.
body was found in the trunk
There
of
you go.
Mr. Edgeworth's car? Okay, no, good,
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Both of us were right. Kind of.
I think it's obvious what happened. The body was moved by that car.
Yeah.
You mean I carried the victim's body?
Yep.
Precisely so. But wait, even you know, I didn't plan on returning to my office after the ceremony finished that day. But you did return. Tell me, why? Ah! I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less. Yeah.
Yep.
He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. That was the other thing, is I was
Yeah.
like, why did he get that sent over there? In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here. So you see.
Slap Arrow, how are you guys doing? I hope well. Oh, sorry.
Maybe after.
Probably after the stream.
Yeah.
We're in the height.
Yeah.
The climax of this episode.
So you see, what you were really taking to the prosecutor's office wasn't the screwdriver, but the victim's body in your trunk.
Yeah, we got a
Oh yeah.
Discord there. Detective Goodman's body was carried in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. Yes, unless, of course, you have another explanation, Chief. Why else would you have asked Mr. Edgeworth to transport evidence from a closed case? There's only one plausible explanation. To transport the body to your accomplice, Miss Lana Skye. Dun 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 dun. Order! 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 What's going on here? Is there no room for rebuttal to the defense's outrageous accusations? Think back to the photograph Miss Starr took at the prosecutor's office. This was not a photo of the body being stuffed in the trunk to be taken away. It was exactly the opposite. It is a photo of the body being taken from the trunk. Chief Gant, please, say something! I believe your time's up.
What? What time?
My time's up?
Sorry, Wright, but I'm having lunch with the District Attorney General after this.
We have to get going if we're going to make it in time for the early bird special.
Don't you dare. This takes
But
priority.
the cross-examination is who am I? The cross-examination isn't finished yet.
Remember what I told you earlier? A police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal.
Weapons.
Your lunch date doesn't.
Like the right to
Crap.
refuse to testify. I'm invoking that right now.
What? That is not a right to be casually invoked. There are certain risks to be considered. So you're going to just run away after all this?
Of course he is. He's a coward.
Run away? Don't make me laugh, Versi. I stabbed old Goodman. That's what you're saying, right? But if you had any conclusive evidence, you would have presented it by now.
Well,
You think I had Lana dispose of the body?
Ask her yourself.
If so, then show your proof and get it over with.
Lana, please just tell the truth.
I'll say it again, Mr. Wright. Damon Gant is the current chief of police. This court will not tolerate any accusations against him without concrete proof. Well, Mr. Wright? Your Honor? Do you have any concrete proof? Proof that Chief Gant murdered Detective Goodman and made Miss Skye dispose of his body? Do I have any concrete proof? What?
I mean, she told us herself that she, like, stabbed him and then cut herself. The autopsy report? I don't know.
No, that was after the fact. They switched the knife out.
Uh-huh.
That's not actually the murder weapon.
No. The glove is all I can think of. Where did that glove come from?
That glove came from
The locker of the SL9 evidence. And it was making it so he didn't have to use his thumb to
his thumb fingerprint
That's
to open
right.
it. Trying to remember. Trying to think.
And this is the only thing we haven't used, but like... Just that he would be holding this over her.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. Are there fingerprints around the edges from cutting it? I don't know. Shoot.
I'm gonna try it.
You saved, right?
Yeah, we might take a Domino's hit.
Okay. Oh, weird. Sclappy's in the middle hide.
He hasn't been there ever.
Yeah. Maybe the right thing is to say I have no proof. Maybe Lana will be like, it was me!
Let's try it.
Yeah?
There's no use showing evidence I'm not even sure of myself. No, Your Honor. At present, I have no conclusive evidence. See, Aji? In that case, bold move, Cotton. This court is forced to penalize you for your allegations against the chief. What? Here's a tip, never gamble what you can't afford to lose, righto. Seems that Lady Luck was on my side again today. Okay, Haji, I'll leave the rest to you.
The end?
I warned you earlier, Mr. Wright. This is an affront to a senior officer in our nation's law enforcement agency. What? Thank you. Lady Luck, Maybe we should have a word with her. Mr. Edgeworth, what do you mean? There's one lady who knows the real truth behind this trial.
Was I right?
We haven't yet had the honor of hearing her testimony.
Was I right?
A lady who knows the truth. Another witness. In the absence of conclusive evidence, the only other method of proof is testimony. But Chief Gant has invoked his right to refuse to testify. There's still someone else. One more witness who can answer all the questions raised in this trial. Someone right in this very room. Mr. Edgeworth, who is this person? Why are you asking me, Your Honor? And she's wearing very little, as per usual. She's actually quite well covered. Have you forgotten? The defense is the one calling witnesses today. Mr. Wright, does such a witness exist? She may not be willing to tell the truth. But now that her secret's outed, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But we can't just stop now.
There's no reason.
Yes, Your Honor. The defense calls forth... Take that! The defendant, Miss Lana Sky?
Think straight.
She was in the
Come on.
underground parking lot at 5:15 p.m. on February
Come on.
21st.
Come on, Lana.
Her task, to dispose of the victim's body. In accordance with a certain someone's orders. Mr. Edgeworth? Prosecution has no objections, Your Honor. Very well. The court will now take its final recess for the day. 15 minutes, we will reconvene to hear the defendant's testimony. This court is now in Hold on! Why are you surprised the defendant is being called standard? Yeah, right? Huh?
How could you do that?
Chief Gant, I thought you were going to eat.
You won't let her.
Listen good, Lana.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap. You gonna bully her?
This is highly unorthodox. Calling the defendant to the stand? He's talking to Lana, in case you didn't gather that.
Dang
I
it.
don't think you need me to tell you this, but if you accept Mr. Wright's claims, there will be terrible
He is
consequences.
outright threatening her.
She's like, I'm already admitting to murder, like, on your behalf. I'm pretty sure that consequence would be worse than this one.
Yeah.
That's right. Your sister will be found guilty
And what?
for Neil Marshall's murder of
manslaughter.
of accidental manslaughter. You will be guilty of murder.
As a
I will
minor.
not be guilty of murder, which I was willing to do. Oh, this isn't good. Of course, you'd never support such outrageous claims anyway, right? Just something to think about.
No.
All right, then.
You go to lunch.
I've got a lunch
Go
date to
lunch.
meet.
We don't care about you. Go. We don't need you.
Okay, if there aren't any further objections, this court is now in recess.
Oh, poor Lana.
Oiga Vault. February 25th, 2:04 p.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 2. Looks like we managed to stay in the game.
Good job.
Yeah, thanks to your help, Edgeworth. That chief. He's something else, eh, pals? Detective Gumshoe. I'm not a detective anymore. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Don't worry. I've already decided where to work now. At your office. My office?
Yay!
Sure. I'll take the place of that top-knotted goyle you used to work with.
I mean, he's definitely more legitimately competent than she is.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down. You mean Maya?
I miss her!
I miss her too. Still, looks like we're all out of moves now. Chief Gant's done it again. How is it he always gets the upper hand? It's not fair he has the right to refuse to testify. Settle down, Wright. Remember what the judge said? But Chief, that is not a right to be casually invoked. There are certain risks to be considered. Risks? Well, what did he mean by that? It's simple. If the chief refuses to testify, the opposite also holds true. Odd that Spleeby hasn't made
Even an appearance. Spleeby committing his identity theft in the woods. To be done at your convenience. You have to redeem it, you silly clown.
You mean he forfeits the right to say anything, too? I'm guessing that was... Oh, hey!
These songs don't go together.
I kind of do.
If you say so.
When do you want me to start that? Probably in the next... Oh, because you're going to have to do voices.
I'm going to delay it, but I will
Okay.
do the timer.
All right.
I'll be mulling it over.
Emma, are you okay?
Yeah. When I came to, I was in the medical office.
Nurse's
As I said, it should be done at your convenience.
I've been listening to the trial from the gallery.
So she heard everything that's been going on.
poor thing.
Emma, I'm sorry for what I said before.
No, don't be. It was the truth. You know, it's funny. I almost feel somehow relieved.
Relieved?
Yeah. Now I finally know what really happened. To think that all this time, my sister was being blackmailed by that terrible man. And she did it all just to protect me.
Ever since her appointment as chief prosecutor, everyone who knew her said she changed. Perhaps it was easier that way for her. Oh, what do you mean? What do you think I mean? To follow Chief Gant's orders. She must have shut herself up deep inside. Forced herself to do anything and everything the chief told her to do. That must be why she became so cold.
It was all my fault. It's all because I murdered Mr. Marshall.
Hey, don't go blaming yourself now. If you want to blame anyone, blame society, pal.
Chief Gant may be able to fool everyone else with his forgery, but he can't fool my memory. I remember now. I knocked Mr. Marshall into that armor.
I see. Well, we better get back. It's time for the final act. Finally!
Finally!
After months of trial. Emma, why don't you wait?
No, I'm going with you. I want to be there when Lana tells the truth.
Let's go, Wright. It's time to end this. It's fun when we're like on the same team.
Yeah.
That happened in the last trial, and I think
A tiny bit.
a tiny, yeah, a tiny bit in the other one.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, this is a perfect time to take a wee break.
If you wanted to
A weeb
doodle it up.
break?
A weeb break.
Oh, interesting. It's weird not having music going on.
Hold it in, Kent. Hold it in.
Not that kind of a wee break. Doom 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 doom. Doom 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 doom.
Spleeby doing something. Spleeby something, his identity. Spleeby committing his identity theft in the woods. Spleeby committing his identity theft in the woods.
I need to get water. I will go get water.
Identity theft in the woods.
Identity theft in the woods. All right, tell me when to...
How does one commit identity theft in the woods?
I don't pay $5 a month for your pee breaks.
I know, this is a little
Do you have any
doodle.
suggestions?
Just like grabbing someone's face off in the woods.
I actually thought about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I start it?
Sure.
All right, here we go. The timer has begun. Da-dum-bum-ba-dum. 5 minutes.
Okay.
Now, once was a man who ate a walnut.
What?
It was a tasty walnut.
Where's his face?
Speed Racer hath arrived. Ugh. I was gonna say words. What were the words I was gonna say? I was trying to think about them, and then I didn't remember them. Bravely Default 2 is coming to Switch in 2020. You
Oh,
hear
boy.
that? Do I see him?
Oh boy!
Bravely Default 2 coming to Switch in 2020. You can get the gravy. For the gravy. It's warm in this home of ours. I said wearing a full sweater. That man has some hands. Alright, I'm gonna just go ahead and continue the thing, I think, and then
Okay.
timer should time its own body out pretty good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they didn't stop it, did I? I have to go here. It's at 2:50. Give it a few seconds. And I come back. Okay, good. It keeps going. Oh, we already did that, right? You already saved? Yeah. Here we go. February 25th, 2:21 p.m. District Court. Courtroom number 9. Now then, will the defendant, Miss Lana Sky, please take the stand?
Miss Lana Sky, you are the chief prosecutor. I'm sure you're aware of what is required of you. But, Mr. Edgeworth, you already know everything. You know all that I've done these past 2 years.
Please provide the court with your testimony, Miss Sky. And remember,
Did it just get hot in here? Yes.
you are under oath. We want to hear the truth.
Of course. The truth.
Lana, no matter what happens, I'll always be your sister.
I'll always carry these test tubes around in my satchel.
Sure will, kid.
Now then, your testimony, if you will.
How much time is left?
You got 1 minute.
First, tell us about your relationship with Chief Gant. In spicy details, if you please. Everything hinges on your testimony.
You're the only chance we have to get Gant. Witness testimony. Gant and the fabrication. Dun, 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 I worked alongside Gant for years. There's no truth to this blackmail theory. I fabricated the evidence 2 years ago all by myself. When I found Prosecutor Marshall's body, I rearranged the crime scene.
Oh, that's the timer.
That's the timer.
All right. I have it.
All right, here you go,
Sleepy
kids.
committing identity theft in the woods. Oh, I forgot the trees. Here, just some trees. There we go. Trees. All right.
There it is.
There he is.
Beautimus. I love it.
My only motivation was to get Dark convicted. It had nothing to do with Emma.
Chase Brown, oh dear.
Are you sure about this testimony?
Your Honor, I'm confessing to a capital offense. Of course I'm sure.
But Lana!
If this is true, then that means Chief Gant has nothing to do with this.
That's what I've been telling you from the beginning.
That was way more violent than I was expecting. Says Chase Brown.
Please, Mr. Wright, you've got to help her. She's sacrificing herself because of me.
I applaud that violence. But what if she's telling the truth?
She's not. I know my own sister. Whenever she speaks stiffly like that, she's hiding something inside. Deep down, she's really screaming in agony.
Yeah, this is no time to start second-guessing myself. People, oh man, you guys have been watching Batwoman? Nope. Because that drawing has some serious Batwoman vibes.
Well, my first thought was, like, him burning his fingertips off, but that it would probably just look like him playing with fire.
Yeah.
So, like, what conveys, like, stealing somebody's identity? Like, taking their face.
Yep.
The defense may now begin its cross-examination.
Gant, fabrication, cross-examination. Everybody's here with no trepidation.
I worked alongside Gant for years.
What do you mean? How many years exactly?
Ever since I made senior detective. Let's see, I was 24 then, so that would be 5 years.
Detective Gant and Detective Sky were legendary partners. I personally saw them testify in numerous cases.
Must have been good coming from the same school as Mia.
Damon Gant was a respectable detective. That's why. There's no truth to this blackmail theory.
But think about it, Miss Sky. You didn't murder Detective Goodman. You told me as much yesterday in jail.
You still don't get it, do you, Mr. Wright? Any testimony you cannot present in court is as useless as idle gossip. I stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife.
When he was dead.
And I fabricated the evidence 2 years ago all by myself.
Did you do so to help your sister?
Joe Dark was a serial killer. My sister almost became his last victim that day. I didn't want that incident to ruin her life.
But what she did was justifiable self-defense. She wouldn't have been charged with anything.
That's not the point. She was traumatized that day, all because of that creep. That's why I couldn't forgive him.
Lana!
That's why you fabricated the evidence 2 years ago?
When I found Prosecutor Marshall's body, I rearranged the crime scene.
You say you did this all by yourself?
Yes.
Would you mind telling us what you found when you arrived at the crime scene?
It seems I was the first person to discover the scene. The broken Prosecutor Award's knife was stuck in the victim's body. What?
What's wrong? What? Oh no, but he did have it. Dark was holding it.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. Marshall was holding it.
Marshall was holding
But Professor Marshall died from an unfortunate accident.
That's only a situation you dreamed was possible. The reality is, it wasn't my sister who took the prosecutor's life. Fantasize all you want, Mr. Wright, but I'll never change this statement.
You mean Prosecutor Marshall wound up being killed by Dark?
Something like that.
If that is so, what happened to the other murder weapon? Dark was carrying a switchblade knife.
Oh, that was lying on the floor a little distance away. It was probably knocked away in the struggle.
That's not how it went down. She's trying to cover up her lies with more lies.
All just to protect me.
So when you found the scene like this, what did you do? After all, this is what everything boils down to.
Yes. I broke off the tip of Dark's knife, planted it inside the wound, then moved the body.
Really? You planted the tip of Dark's knife in the victim's wound and then you moved the body? But why? Why would you do that?
You of all people who would know, Edgeworth. You've always had a good head on your shoulders.
My head isn't that bad, but I ought to ask for the sake of others. Yeah, why did you move the body?
Yeah.
Planting the knife, sure. Make it look like Dark did the killing, but why would you need to move the body?
Yeah.
When you showed up on the scene, where exactly was the victim's body?
It was where you deduced it was, by Chief Gant's desk.
But the body was found by your desk. Why did you move it there?
The reason for that is simple.
Let's have the witness explain this in more detail. Reason Miss Sky moved the body.
This is titled, The Reason Miss Sky Moved the Body. The pieces of the jar that shattered during the vents threatened my plan.
Pieces of the jar. You mean...
Yes, that wretched jar you showed us earlier. In order to show that Dark committed the crime, I felt it would be more expedient to move the body.
So... when you first found the body, the jar was already...
Of course, it had been shattered to pieces. If you looked at the crime scene, it would be clear right away what happened. Neil Marshall was dead, and Dark was lying unconscious. In other words, the jar must have been broken during their struggle.
I see. What's the matter, Emma?
Apparently, the jar shattered at the time the crime was committed. But I have a feeling there is more to it than that.
There must be a contradiction here somewhere.
Anyway, I committed this fabrication completely alone. My only motivation was to get Dark convicted. It had nothing to do with Emma.
So you
Hilarious.
rearranged the crime scene. Are you sure you didn't do this to keep Emma from looking like the murderer?
That's sure what it looks like. Ah, yo, what up, young gamer?
Thanks for the follow. Welcome
Thanks.
aboard.
How many times do I have to tell you, Mr. Wright? Emma didn't do it. Period.
Are you so desperate to hide that fact? You're willing to risk the death sentence?
She's lying! She did it so I wouldn't be blamed for what happened.
In any case, as a prosecutor, what I've done is unpardonable.
There's nothing I can do to make up for my actions. Mr. Wright, my sister's lying!
Looks like she's determined to protect you to the end. She insists she fabricated the evidence by herself.
There's no way she could have done it alone.
I've
Why,
got
'cause
to
she's
get
weak?
Lana to talk more. If she's lying, then she's bound to slip up and make a contradiction.
She is trying to do anything to protect Emma, I see.
Yes. No truth is blackmail theory. Fabricated the evidence 2 years ago by myself. Okay, we need to ask her about putting the tip in, because we didn't do that. Just the
Just
tip.
the tip.
You planted the tip directly in the victim's wound, and then you moved the body? Why? Why would you do such a thing? You should know. Good head and shoulders. I've got a good
That's
head, but
cryptic.
it's bad.
Knife.
But why did you do that?
Come now, Mr. Wright. Even you should be able to figure it out.
Very well, let's add this to the witness's testimony. The reason Miss Sky fabricated the knife.
I knew the tip of the weapon found buried in his body would be all the proof we needed.
According to your testimony, Prosecutor Marshall's broken knife was the murder weapon, right?
Yes, and leaving it at that might point the blame away from Dark. I felt the most effective way to get him convicted would be by having the tip of his knife found inside the victim's body. That would take a lot of effort.
Way hard. So you buried it inside the victim's stab wound?
Plus, that's a big portion of it, too.
Yes, because I hated Dark for what he did. My only motivation was to get Dark convicted. It had nothing to do with Emma. I knew the tip of the weapon.
Shibbity-whoop.
So I haven't used that yet.
Like, this would have taken a long time to set up.
Yeah.
By that time, Gannett would have come up, seen the situation, and the rest of it had to have been done together. It's very intricate fabrication.
Yeah. Trying to think. Okay, that's the one thing we haven't used.
Yeah.
But is there anything else that had nothing to do with Emma, but there's this thing with Emma's prints? That's gotta be it. I'm doing it.
Okay.
Nope. Domino's
Dang it.
penalty. The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor.
Is it now?
I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Fortunately, I'll have to penalize you, Mr. Wright. Domino's is that much later. I must be on the wrong track.
My only motivation was to get Dark convicted.
I think.
I'm still very proud of myself for calling the no evidence one.
Why does it have Emma written on it? Then if
Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. That one. That one in the jar. Like,
the jar.
that makes the most sense to me.
Okay.
Because if Emma's name is written on there and you find it inside a safe and it was never used in that trial.
Yeah. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and that statement just now related? They aren't, are they?
What?
What? Really?
What?
Not at all, except that they are. Mr. Wright, please think of the fact before making accusations. Domino's is that much later now. We're all gonna get hungry and cranky.
Phoenix Wright breaks the law to win cases. I learned this from checking the case in my Oh yeah, he breaks the dude. None of this
Very
is
beginning.
None of this is legal. What? What?
I'm gonna also take a small break while you consider.
Okay, hang on. Pressure says so again. You use it to help your sister? Joe Dark was a serial killer. My sister almost became the last victim that day. Didn't want that incident to ruin her life. What she did was justifiable self-defense. She wouldn't have been charged with anything. That's not the point. She was traumatized by the day all because of that creep. That's why I couldn't forgive him. That's why I fabricated the evidence years ago. Body I arranged the crime scene. Where is it? Okay, now this one's different. It says, when I found Prosecutor Marshall's body, I rearranged the crime scene. Use it all by yourself, yes. What you found. First person. Broken prosecutor award knife was stuck in the victim's body. What? Sergeant Marshall died from an unfortunate accident. That's only a situation.
Considering. Hi, Dibbles.
Still trying to figure it out.
Any ideas? Bam, bam. Bam.
Because she said the jar was gonna get in the way, right?
Seduce her!
Oh, wish I could.
I mean,
Desk.
seduce her.
Blood is found by your desk. Why did you move it? The reason for that is simple. This is the jar that shattered during the events threatened my plan.
So present the jar for that? Did you already try that?
I didn't.
Okay.
Do I press on this one? I think I've already pressed on that
You've
one. What did she
pressed
say?
on it, but...
Okay, I'll press on it and then I'll load again.
Okay.
Piece of the jar, you mean? Yes. Horrible jar. In order to show the Dark committed the crime, it would be more expedient to move the body. So, when you first found the body, the jar was already, of course, it shattered to pieces.
I go to bed, regrettably. Good night, James
Good
Brown.
night! Yeah. So present the jar for this. Took evidence from the witnesses' room without permission to take it, which is against Japanese law and American law.
Oh, yeah.
There's so much against every law in this game. Once we're totally done with this game, I'm gonna throw in the Discord a video of an actual lawyer watching Phoenix Wright and pointing everything out. Look, I'm a lawyer.
Miss Sky, I understand how you feel. You committed that crime 2 years ago to protect your sister. You mean the forgery at the scene where Neil Marshall was murdered? I watched the video of the lawyers, but yeah.
Sweet.
If that truth were to be exposed now, the past 2 years of your life will have been in vain. Even so, I am compelled to bring to everyone's attention a significant contradiction within your testimony. Because, yeah, he wrote on the thing.
Yeah.
So he couldn't have done that in the tussle.
A contradiction in my testimony?
You testified, and I quote, "The pieces of the jar that shattered during the events threatened my plan."
That's right.
You have a problem with that? It's a simple oversight, really. You see, a message was written on this jar with the victim's blood. Oh. So it wouldn't have been shattered then, it would have been shattered after the fact. She would have... No. What?
What?
No.
So she shattered the jar?
That's my guess.
Oh. Wait. What?
You...
Okay. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I was lost in thought.
Yes, the prosecutor must have written it in his final moments.
Exactly so. And this is where the contradiction lies. In order for the victim to be able to write his message on the jar, it must not yet have been broken before he died. Because, yeah, it spanned several pieces.
Yeah.
He couldn't have written Emma's name on a shattered jar. So then why did Emma see it flying through the sky? Now I'm confused.
Yeah. There's a real wrench in this.
Order! Your Honor, it would appear more information is needed in regard to this jar and its bloody message. We may be missing something critical here. Something critical? Chief Prosecutor, it seems you're as in the dark as we are about the truth towards which we're headed.
What?
Just tell us exactly what you saw. We'll piece together the information to arrive at the truth. Well, the witness may now continue her testimony. Wait, what? Jar and message in blood. Okay, here we go. At least we're moving forward.
I immediately noticed the blood traces on the jar, but it was dark in the room and I didn't have time to check it out. To be safe, I wiped away the blood. The fragments were large, so I'm sure I got them all. All I could think about was wiping them clean before they were discovered.
You mean you were the one who wiped away the message in blood?
I wasn't chief prosecutor at the time. She didn't think Dark was the real murderer. That's why she tried to erase the real evidence.
Very well. The defense may now begin its cross-examination.
Can we just replace it with Drake instead of Dark?
I keep wanting to read it as Drake.
Yep. I immediately noticed them.
So the jar was already broken?
It's a miracle that thing hadn't broken earlier.
It certainly looks as feeble as the defense's case. But not as feeble as the judge's judgment. You were an ace detective who never missed a detail. Do you really expect us to believe that you didn't investigate what was written on the jar pieces?
Normally I would have. But it was dark in the room and I didn't have time to check it out.
So you didn't know your sister's name was written on the jar?
No. If I'd known, I would have gathered all the pieces and ground them to dust.
Oh, that helps my case.
Lana, you'd do that? For me?
Seems you two might make up yet.
Anyway, I just barely had enough time to move the body as it was.
If someone happened upon the scene, you'd lose your chance to erase the evidence. You must have been in a hurry.
I was. I knew I had to destroy the evidence before anyone came.
This is rather shocking.
To be safe, I wiped away the blood.
I'm afraid this action of yours reveals what really happened. What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean? If you really thought Dark killed Prosecutor Marshall, you wouldn't have wiped away the blood.
What else could I have done in that situation?
Lana!
I only had a few moments. There wasn't enough time for me to do anything else but gather up the pieces. The fragments were large, so I'm sure I got them all.
But how could you see with the power out? It should have been pitch black in that office.
A detective is always prepared, Mr. Wright. Even now, I always carry a pocket light and a camera with me.
Even I carry a bottle of emergency luminol wherever I go.
I never miss anything. I got every last piece. All I could think about was wiping them clean before they were discovered.
So you illegally rearranged the crime scene?
Yes. I don't have any excuse for my actions.
I'm so sorry, Lana. I didn't know.
You never know when you might need to detect blood.
I've treated you so badly all this time.
Not too late. There's still plenty of time to make up. After we've gotten to the bottom of this incident. No doubt this day will leave a permanent stain on the history of the prosecutor's office.
More contradictions have surfaced in her testimony.
Your sister's really putting up a fight. She must really care about you. Still, she's not doing this the right way. You have finally figured out the contradictions in her testimony.
Yeah?
There's one final possibility that might turn everything around.
I immediately noticed the blood traces on the jar.
What?
What?
Hi, cool Chris.
Hi! This is very confusing.
Still have this.
Yeah?
Know that. Blood traces on the jar. It's dark in the room, didn't have time to check it out. Wiped away the blood. Found were large, so I'm sure I got them all.
So wait. So, somebody would have had to write Emma's name on the jar before it was thrown.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when Emma got hit with it? Was that what happened?
I think she just passed out from yeeps and yipes.
Yeeps and yipes?
Yeah.
So then...
What in the world?
But yet, there was that one being saved. Just finished the Game Awards. Those happened. Who won the Game Awards?
Yeah. Who gamed the game? Also, if you guys have any ideas for what we should present.
No shocker, fighting game was won by Smash. Oh, yeah. That's no shocker. I mean, it wasn't Dragon Ball FighterZ. I don't know what year that technically came out. It wasn't Jump Force. I hear that game is garbage.
Jump Force, I haven't even heard of it.
It's that fighting game that has all the different Shonen Jump characters. So you've got like, One Piece guys and Dragon Ball guys, and then like JoJo's Adventure guys, and like all the different anime characters. But the game itself, I hear, is just like, meh.
Gotcha.
Sekiro won Game of the Year. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
I could see that.
Fragments were large, so sure we got them all. All I can think about was wiping them clean before they were discovered. What? Why? You might have
But-
questions.
That order of time doesn't make sense. Like, if it was written after the fact, it would have had to been pieced together.
Yeah.
Because I trust Emma in her testimony of the thing getting hucked at her. My brain broke.
Okay, this has to somehow...
Can we check it again?
Hey, look here. It's hard to make out, but there's a dark red stain here.
Looks like blood.
This piece the chief has is different, though. Blood stains on the other pieces are just spots.
Yeah, so she didn't wipe this piece. That was the one piece she didn't wipe.
Ah, so she missed a spot.
So she missed a spot, yeah.
Okay. So she missed a piece. That one.
Miss Sky, I believe this jar conceals a truth even you were unaware of.
What?
We found the final piece of this jar in Chief Gant's safe.
In the chief's safe? But how?
I knew it. She really didn't know.
Yay!
There's something even more disturbing about that final piece. There was still blood on it. But the witness just testified that she gathered every last piece and wiped the blood off of them. Yes, which leaves us with only one explanation. On the night Prosecutor Marshall was murdered, you were not the first one to show up on the scene.
Ayo.
Chief Gant got there before you. Because she got up, she was sure that she got all of the pieces because she didn't know that Gant had hidden one.
Yep.
But couldn't the defendant have simply missed a piece? I'm afraid that's unlikely. The pieces are too big for anyone to miss, let alone an ace detective. And the last piece was huge, it had the handle on it.
Yeah.
That may well be, but everyone makes mistakes. Even I once wasted an entire day looking for my dentures. There was my mouth all along. Can you believe that?
Thanks, Judge. Thank you.
Have you forgotten, Your Honor? When this witness arrived at the scene, the jar was already broken. Oh, There's no way a name could have been written on a shattered jar. Another person discovered the scene prior to the witness and then broke it.
Yep.
Oh, you're not implying this person was Chief Gant. At the time, he was looking for Dark downstairs. Besides, even if he was there first, why would he break the jar? The question is, if he did arrive there first, why did he hide that fact for 2 years? Well, Your Honor, can you answer us that? No! Wait, I'm not the one on trial here. Damon Gant arrived at the crime scene prior to the witness. He proceeded to break the jar and purposefully hid one of the broken pieces. He also took that clip of her handprint to be like, look, you better do as I say.
Yep.
Question. What is this action called? Fabrication of evidence.
They high five.
But why would Chief Gant do that? In light of what happened afterwards, isn't it clear? What happened afterwards? Discovering the scene, Lana Skye believed her sister Emma killed the victim. Determined to help her sister, she sought Gant's aid. Lending her his aid, Gant helped her create evidence that incriminated Dark, sparing Emma. And therein lies the reason. The reason why Miss Skye became Chief's puppet. Oh!
No. I did it on my own.
Summoning jutsu!
Please, sis, stop trying to protect the chief. I can't watch you suffer anymore for my sake.
No, you didn't. It wasn't you, Emma. You didn't kill anyone.
you want, I can tell you who on each category. Maybe once we,
Don't believe anything Mr. Wright says. Defense attorneys make up the most foul lies to defend their clients.
Foul lies. Imagine that, coming from my own client. I guess you do seem the type who likes to twist the truth. What? Wait a minute. What if I were to purchase fast food and disguise it as my own cooking? Oh, delightfully devilish, Phoenix! We're still smack dab in the middle of Gant's trap! Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Lana, maybe Wright after all. What do you mean, Wright?
So, do you tell foul lies then, Mr. Wright?
Miss Sky, please testify once more.
But
If evidence was fabricated behind your back, then Emma's accidental killing of Prosecutor Marshall might also be a lie. Oh my gosh.
triple twist. But I do remember knocking over Mr. Marshall.
Miss Sky, if you will.
I can't.
There's nothing to be afraid of anymore. This cross-examination may not change a thing. However, there is a possibility that it will if you tell the truth. Best community support went to Destiny 2.
Ah. Very well. I'll testify about what I really saw.
All right, the witness may testify once more for the final time.
This time with feeling.
Witness testimony. Actual crime scene.
Thank you. When I arrived, I found Mr. Marshall's body impaled on that suit of armor's sword. Emma and Dark were lying unconscious on the floor nearby. When I saw what had happened, I thought she did it. That's why I erased all the evidence that linked her to the murder. I had Chief Gant help me remove the body from the sword and carry it. But if it all really was a fabrication, Emma might be innocent.
Now testify! It's right outside your door. Testify!
Testify! Testify!
Unbelievable! The body was impaled on the armor's sword? You were the only one who saw that. If only you had proof.
Actually, I do have proof. She has her camera, right? I gave it to Mr. Wright just this morning.
Wait,
Wait,
what?
the book?
To me?
The book? It's a picture I took of the crime scene as I encountered it. Is it stuffed in the book?
Probably.
I thought it might be needed.
But I don't remember receiving a picture like that.
Lana must have known.
I'd remember if she gave it to me.
See, Mr. Wright? She really does have faith in you.
Very well, Mr. Wright, please present this picture. I don't remember receiving any pictures from Lana.
Lana said she gave it to you this morning, right?
I seem to remember getting something from her then.
Sorry.
Let's check that evidence again. There must be a picture in there somewhere.
Like a pressed flower?
Oh, now we can look at it. Now we can look at it.
Okay.
Peel.
What?
Whoa!
Jeez.
Well, that's grisly.
Hey, there's a picture here.
Yikes.
Oh my. This is the actual crime scene. No,
Was that Emma talking, or was
That was Emma. Now it's Lana.
Okay. No other detective saw the crime scene like this. Because I contacted Criminal Affairs only after I had rearranged everything.
On this picture inserted in the court record.
gasp! Mr. Wright! That piece cut out from his vest. Could that be?
Yep.
Finally, we can
Cloth
use
we
that.
found inside Chief Gant's safe.
Yes!
What's this?
Nani?
Oh,
This is a handprint, isn't it?
her handprint.
That cloth. It had fingerprints on it. With severed fingerprints those are, must be the real murderer.
Man, that word. I had to read that 4 times to be
Who's ever.
like, what is that? What? But those fingerprints... They're yours, Emma.
Why are your lips turning all purple, Mr. Wright?
Anyway, let's get on with the cross-examination. So long as you tell the truth, we should be able to flush out the real murderer. Very well, the defense may now begin its cross-examination. Actual crime scene.
When I arrived, I found Mr. Marshall's blah, 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 blah.
That wasn't me. Was it? Come now, Aji! This is the poorest excuse for a trial I've ever seen. Chief Gant. What, now you want to make me out as the bad guy too? If so, I'd like to put in a word or two in my defense. I'm afraid it's too late for that. What? You already declined to testify. That means you forfeited your right to make statements of any sort.
Consequences.
This must be that risk we were talking about earlier. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Enjoy the sound of the noose tightening around your own neck. GG! So what? You think I'm worried?
Maybe.
Judging by your going Super Saiyan just a little bit. Sorry to disappoint you, but I don't need to make any statements. What do you mean? The evidence will do all the talking for me. Even if I can't testify, I can still present evidence. Yes, that's true. But wait, you mean you still have some conclusive evidence? No, I don't. But someone does. Someone? So, what's your excuse, Righto? Why have you been keeping quiet about it? You do have something to show us,
I
right?
actually tried showing it like 3 times. But...
Something that proves who knocked over Neil Marshall, causing his death? Conclusive evidence that leaves no room for doubt. Is this true, Mr. Wright? Just, I show that piece of evidence now. Emma's sure to be made out as the murderer. Mr. Wright, if you have any more evidence, present it now. And if you try to conceal anything, you will be the one appearing before the Board of Inquiries.
Dun dun dun.
What do I do now? I gotta think this through carefully. I can't afford to make the wrong decision. Can I present that piece of evidence? The one that shows who really killed Prosecutor Marshall? It doesn't, it just shows that her fingerprints were on his coat at some time.
Yeah. Like, for all we know, Gant could have shoved him against...
Gant could have put her hand on it.
Exactly.
Why else would he
She
have cut it
passed out.
Why else would he have cut it off?
Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor. I do have further evidence.
All right, the time's finally come to show it to them.
I'm so sorry, sweetheart.
Those prints have got to be the Chief's.
Now then, let's see this conclusive evidence. The evidence that shows who actually murdered Prosecutor Marshall.
Kat, we're on to page 4 of evidence.
I know.
Sorry, sweetie.
It's a piece of leather cloth? Yes. It most likely was cut from the victim's vest near his chest. What's this? There's a big handprint on it. Surely it must have been left on the cloth by whoever shoved the victim into the sword. What? Whose fingerprints are on this? I'm sure Raito has checked, haven't you? Well, whose are they? They're Miss Skies. Miss Emma Skies.
What? They're mine? So I really did do it.
See, I told you it was conclusive. But this was found in your safe. That means it's possible you forged it. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't remember any cloth in my safe. Do you really expect me to believe that? Okay, then where did the cloth come from? And why would it have her handprints? And why would I have it?
Objection!
But... Give it up, Mr. Wright. It's over.
No! No!
You shouldn't have presented that. By presenting that evidence, you tied Emma Skye to Neil Marshall's death. No. It appears we have our killer. No! No! No!
The end.
Everything hinged on that point. In the end, Lana, something crap!
Whoa!
I didn't mean to click! Ah!
And you killed the game! We got the bad ending. Okay.
Okay, hang on. Sorry, guys.
Well,
Let's see
that's
if we
the
can
end of the show.
speed through
bye
this.
bye. We finished it. It's 10 o'clock. We finished it.
Shut up.
No!
Objection! Objection!
Speed, Phoenix Wright.
Yep.
So we're supposed to say, don't present it?
I guess.
I guess we have to put doubt in people's mind first.
Yeah.
That means we're close to the end, though.
Yeah.
So many sound effects.
Oh man, it was a while
Yeah, it
since
was a
I
while
saved.
ago. Unfortunately.
Ah!
Sorry, guys.
We're so close. We have to finish it. We have to finish it.
Yeah. Do you have to, like, talk through each of those,
I don't
too?
remember.
Fun thing. Da 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 da. Da da da. Oh wow, we found the picture. Wow, there it is. Da 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 da. He comes in. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Get caught up.
Someone does. Sorry guys, we have to get to the bottom of this. Okay. Can't show the evidence? That's the only other option? Alright. So help
Then I'll say, how do you know I have that evidence? That's the only thing. If I don't say, I'll be like, well, how do you know? How do
Yeah.
you know, Gant? Unless it
Yeah.
was in your safe. Your Honor, I don't have any evidence I can present at this point in time. What? You lie! Yeah, here we go.
Here we go.
How do you know?
Here we go.
Chief Gant? You opened my safe. I know you took what was inside.
Means you know what was
The
inside.
conclusive evidence. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mr. Wright, why don't you show them? We found it together.
Oh, I see. It's because you know the truth, don't you? You know whose fingerprints are on it. That's why you won't present it. What are you talking about, Chief Gant? Can't you figure it out? Take a good look at this picture.
He's uncovering himself.
See the victim's vest? Notice anything odd about the chest area? It looks like part of it's been cut out for some reason. You mean you have this in your safe? What? That means you, the chief of police, have been concealing evidence. This is going to be the biggest scandal in the history of the police department.
Sure will.
Impressive. To be honest, I didn't think you had the gall, Righto.
To bluff.
Yep. Well, I can't just let you pin me up as the murderer. I'll tell you what really happened. What? You mean you admit to it? Green goblins, man.
Gosh.
I was the first person to arrive at the crime scene that day. Then occurred to me that I could use the situation to control Lana.
Here it is.
So you really were manipulating her.
I knew Lana. If I made it look like the blame lay with her sister.
He wrote Emma on the.
Yeah.
That when she saw the scene, she would ask me for my aid.
Did he throw it at her?
I don't know. So you assisted Miss Sky. I told her to arrange all the evidence. I had her plant the knife tip in the victim's body and move the body across the room. And I ended up using that evidence to get Joe Dark convicted. When I tampered with the crime scene, I hid 2 pieces of evidence. This was before Lana arrived at the scene, mind you. 2 pieces of evidence? You mean those items in your safe? But why? For insurance, of course.
Insurance?
On Lana.
I was sure my plan would work, but it's always best to be prepared for the worst. I wasn't about to let anyone blame me for a murder that girl committed. You mean you were calculating that far ahead while forging the evidence? What do you take me for, a fool? I didn't make police chief by dumb luck. See this jar fragment? I hid the most legible part of Emma's name. I didn't expect Lana to go and wipe the blood off all the pieces.
Objection!
But if you fabricated all the evidence, what's to say you didn't fabricate the message on this jar too? Some people just don't know when to quit, do they? That's why I kept one more item for insurance. You mean that piece of cloth? Come on, Righto, cough it up already. I know you have it.
What are you waiting for, Mr. Wright?
So you admit to it then, Chief Gant? That you were hiding the cloth you cut off the victim's vest in your safe?
Yes, I admit it. I didn't want to have to do that, being chief and all. But it's a lot better than being portrayed as a murderer.
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say for yourself? I don't know, man. Just saving again, because
Who knows when this game is gonna end?
just a moment ago you said you didn't have any evidence you could present.
Foolish move, Righto. Should have shown it before it was too late.
It's been a long battle. But the moment of truth has finally arrived. As long as I don't mess up here, victory is mine.
I don't know now. I can't show it because it's forged evidence. I don't know.
What does this say? Hang on. What do we do?
I don't know, man. I really don't know. And you just saved before this, so...
I did just save.
We're already 10 minutes past.
No, I'm not gonna do it. No, it's too late to show the evidence now. Besides, even if I did, I need him to say that he knows. The evidence was obtained illegally, so there's no reason to show it, right?
Exactly.
It just exposed that poor girl's fingerprints.
Right. Think hard over the circumstances.
The circumstances?
I'm talking about then and now. There's one major difference between the two. Weren't you waiting for that difference?
So, Edric figured out my plan.
Mr. Wright, this is your only
Okay,
chance.
I guess I'm doing it. Your Honor, I do have evidence to present now. All right, then let's see this conclusive evidence. The evidence that shows who actually murdered Prosecutor Marshall. So help me.
Are you supposed to bring up a different piece of evidence?
That's what I'm wondering. I don't think so. I think it's just...
Hello, miss.
Oh, she's Splar.
She's Splar.
She shed?
I don't know.
It's hard to tell. All right, here we go. Oh, please.
The only other thing I can think of is the stupid award.
Yeah.
Take that!
Let me verify this once more. On the day of the crime, you personally cut out this piece of the victim's vest. He wouldn't have seen fingerprints on it. He had to have forged it.
Yeah.
That's what I have to go.
Aha! Yes! At last, you finally brought it out into the open.
There's a handprint on this piece of cloth.
Your Honor, the prosecution requests that be immediately sent to the lab for analysis. This handprint on the leather. There must have been a strong impact for it to be left so clearly.
You mean...
It could not have been forged. It must be authentic, conclusive evidence. Oh! You're as slow on the uptake as ever, Versi. What? Think about it. Wright had all this time to present this evidence. Yet he was reluctant to do so. Why would that be? You mean you already know? You know whose fingerprints are on that?
Mr. Wright, do you really know?
Whoever the fingerprints belong to must be the real murderer. Whose fingerprints are they? Very well. I'll tell you, in song.
And dance.
It should be okay now. Everything's proceeding as predicted. The person to whom these fingerprints belong to is... He wouldn't know that they were hers. He would not have seen a handprint, cut it out, gone and tested it, unless he had forged it.
But how can you prove that his fingerprints are on it? Are you gonna lie about this evidence?
No. But if I lie, it'll force him to say, no, those were Emma's handprints, and I'd say, how did you know they were Emma's handprints?
Okay.
How did you know when you saw the handprint there that it wasn't Dark's?
Try it.
I'm gonna try it.
Take that!
No, it's no use lying here. They'll discover the truth
Oh,
the
no.
second they analyze this.
Oh.
Okay.
Domino's tracker is almost kaput, dude.
What's the matter, Wright? Oh, hurry up and tell us.
You do know, don't you, Mr. Wright? Or the fingerprints that belong to him must be the real murderer. Okay, this is our last. I'm just gonna save it over this one.
Okay.
Whose fingerprints are they? Very well. I'll tell you. You'll be okay now. Proceeding as predicted.
person whom these fingerprints belong to is...
The bento lady.
Take that!
She appeared.
Emma Sky!
What? They're mine?
I'm sorry, Emma.
But why? Why didn't you tell me?
It's really something, Righto. You know this girl did it all along, and you still try to pin the murder on me.
So it's true. Tragic, but true. This girl really did shove Prosecutor Marshall to his death.
How could you? You monster!
Miss Sky?
You knew whose fingerprints those were all along, yet you acted like she really didn't.
Miss Sky, it's not over yet.
What?
I said this trial isn't over yet.
But I'm afraid it is over, boy. 15 minutes over. Not only this trial, but your career too.
And yours. I mean, you just admitted.
You purposely concealed this conclusive evidence.
That you concealed for 2 years!
That, my friend, is a serious offense. I'm looking forward to pressing charges after the defendant is convicted. I'll have your badge, boy! What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Yeah, you concealed the concealed evidence.
Aren't you going to tell us how it feels? How it feels to be the one who single-handedly turned a poor little girl into a murderer?
He's not.
Before I do that, there's just one little thing I have to clear up.
Oh, and what's that?
Who really killed Prosecutor Neil Marshall? What? Chief Gant, you are absolutely right. This piece of cloth proves who the real murderer is. Who killed Neil Marshall, you ask? It was Emma Sky, wasn't it? I'm afraid that's not possible. You see, this piece of cloth contains a critical contradiction.
Please tell me what it is, because I feel dumb.
What? A contradiction? What is this fool babbling about?
I'm talking about a contradiction. One that proves who the real killer is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! But Mr. Wright, this piece of cloth, what could it possibly contradict? Chief Gant, your tyrannical reign ends here. Behold, the piece of evidence that contradicts this cloth.
What? What?
What?
Is it the picture?
Because if that's flying... then it would have broken before he got stabbed onto the thing.
Right.
But what does that tell me? What? What? What?
What? You can't flip it over, can you?
Flip what over?
The leather? Okay. Handprint, right?
Yeah, some of them. I know a little stain on the fabric.
Otherwise, they must have had a really oily hand. I think about it scientifically. More likely explanation is the person slipped and fell on a freshly waxed floor, getting wax all over their hand.
Well, that would account for this amount of oil, I guess. Let's see what's scientific about it, though.
It happens, you know. I always slip on the floors at school after they're waxed.
What? I don't remember that.
I don't remember that either.
The only other thing I can think is the picture. Go
Like
to
the photo?
the photo. The blood spill.
It's coming from his mouth. But he's probably just like, oh, I puked it up.
Cough, cough, because it stabbed him through the lung.
But he would have cut that off when...
When it was fresh. Because that should have had blood splatters on it.
Yeah! There's blood all over it up there, but not down there. Wait, how does that make sense? Was it cut beforehand?
It was cut before he was
Stabbed.
killed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, The leather piece isn't bloody. I'm going with it.
Take that!
What exactly is this supposed to be?
This is the picture Miss Sky took. Take a good look at it. See where the piece of his vest was cut out? Yes, his shirt is showing underneath. Hard to make out with all the blood on his vest, though. Exactly my point. His chest is soaked with blood. That's only natural. His lungs, no doubt, were punctured. Blood poured out of his mouth. Oh, but that piece of cloth. Wait. There's no blood on it. Ah! Since Emma Sky's fingerprints are on this cloth, there's no doubt that she shoved the prosecutor aside. However, Mr. Marshall was not impaled on the sword at that time. No, this is nonsense! Now then, Chief Gant, let me ask you something. Prosecutor Marshall was not impaled when he was shoved aside. He most likely hit his head on the ground and was knocked out. If so, then tell me, who could it have been? Who could have arrived at the scene before Miss Lana Sky, picked up the unconscious prosecutor, and impaled him on the armor's sword?
Oh, that's terrible.
Then, to make it look like Emma was responsible for the prosecutor's death, said person proceeded to write her name on the jar with the victim's blood. A jar that they then broke on purpose to leave behind a clue that Emma saw. Huge contradictions here.
Yeah.
And make Lana believe her sister did it. Remember what you admitted only moments ago? That you personally cut out this bloodless piece of the victim's vest? Ironic, isn't it? Through the very act of creating insurance, you proved that you were the actual murderer.
Hooray!
No! It's finally all over.
Finally. Oh my gosh. Objection! Oh, it's him.
That was close, right, son? You almost had me!
That was meta.
Sorry, but you'll have to do better than that. I refute your allegations.
What do you mean you refute his allegations?
You see, that piece of cloth is illegal evidence.
Order! Order! What nonsense is this?
Illegal evidence cannot be used to convict a suspect. Remember, Aji? Earlier, Wright here concealed that piece of cloth. So then, but your excuse, Wright. You do have some conclusive evidence, don't you?
Flashback.
Your Honor, I don't have any evidence I can
Flashback.
present at this point in time. Well, that's true. The defense did refuse to present evidence.
At that moment, that piece of cloth ceased to be legal evidence.
But that's not fair.
Did you actually think you could best me in court? Looks like the last laugh's on you, son.
I'm afraid Mr. Gant's claim is legally correct. Well, Mr. Edgeworth?
True. Legal evidence cannot be used to convict a person. Assuming, of course, that the evidence is indeed illegal.
Well, Mr. Wright?
It seems, at last. Time for me to reveal my plan has finally arrived.
Mr. Wright, do you admit to it? That you purposely and illegally concealed this piece of cloth?
No!
I did try to show it earlier.
I admit I refused to present it at one point. Aha! So the evidence is illegal.
Gotta do it. You see
No, it isn't, Mr. Gant. Ah! It's not that I didn't present evidence then. It's that I couldn't. It wasn't relevant to the who was on trial or whatever.
What do you mean you couldn't?
There are certain procedures involved when presenting evidence. No, Reggie, don't listen to his lies. He's nothing but a coward. You can't really believe.
Objection!
There is only one issue left to be resolved in this trial. Is this evidence legal or not? Very well, let us settle this once and for all. Earlier, you refused to present evidence. You can prove your conduct was not in violation of the law, then do so now.
Whoop! Boop! Bah!
This is my proof, Your Honor. Evidence law. What's this? I've done my homework too, Chief.
The
Just
very
15 minutes
basics.
ago. Indeed, Emma Sky's fingerprints were on this piece of cloth. However, at that point in time, this was merely a piece of cloth, nothing more. What? You see, it's written right here in this book.
It's for children.
The second rule of evidence law for noobs. Ah! Rule number 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. I found this piece of evidence myself inside your safe. It goes without saying, I did not have approval from the police department. Rule number 2, unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And here is the crux of the matter. You see, at the time it was impossible for me to prove the relevance between the cloth and the SL9 incident.
Which is why the game ended.
What? What kind of nonsense is this? You want relevancy? Just take one look at this picture and... Sorry, but can you recall when was that picture presented? That was shown only a few moments ago.
Half an hour ago.
No, he's right. At the beginning of today's trial, that piece of cloth was still meaningless. The person who gave it value as evidence was you, Damon Gant. Ah! You yourself confessed to a certain truth. Let me verify this once more. On the day of the crime, you personally cut out this piece of the victim's vest? Ah, yes!
Sweat.
No! It was then that you approved this cloth as conclusive evidence. Yes, you, the chief of police, personally approved this cloth. The only person who could have cut this from the victim's vest is the one who stood before Prosecutor Marshall in his final moments. Ryworth pairing up to take him down.
Yeah.
In other words, the real murderer. And there's only one person who that could be. Damon
kiss.
Gant! The killer was you!
Ba-da-ba! He's gone crazy. He's
Now
crazy.
kiss. I knew I should have gotten rid of him. That good-for-nothing scum! For 2 years he's been snooping around the department trying to get something on me. Crimes are being committed every day, yet he insisted on hounding me. Well, your crime wasn't exactly petty. He wanted to reinvestigate the case. He recruited Angel Starr, then convinced Bruce Goodman. Detective Goodman? Yeah, that's right. If the evidence is transferred, I'll lose my only chance to find out the truth. Please, you got to help me. Goodman turned him down, and he ought to. Still, Jake Marshall didn't know when to quit. He stole Goodman's ID card and tried to take the evidence. Goodman came to me that day. He wanted to file a lost item report. I went with him to the evidence room. Then all of a sudden he decided to speak out. What are you talking about, Goodman?
Goodman voice.
Can you please reopen the investigation, Chief? We can't transfer the evidence out. There are too many questions left unanswered. He's a little more of a noir voice.
Yeah.
He opened his evidence locker, and as he was taking the evidence out, he said, "It's not too." Hang on.
Don't do Marshall voice.
Not do Marshall voice.
Pretend you're talking to a broad.
Yeah, it's not too late. I'm going to hand all this over to Marshall. It's kind of close to what is it?
Not quite.
Well, to be honest, I was a bit taken back by his words. A bad feeling when he came to see me, but I never thought he'd bring up SL9. That's when I saw it. That accursed knife. Couldn't just pull it out. Doing so would have only led to more blood, making it near impossible to hide your crime. Even so, the blood was just pouring out. I didn't know who might stumble in, so I hurried to wipe it up. I was worrying so much about the floor, I didn't realize my fatal mistake. The bloody handprint on Detective Gumshoe's locker. I used to be known as the crime computer, but everyone has to start somewhere, I guess. I was too nervous, I had no business doing any of it. Then you put the body in my car. I'm sorry, I couldn't think of any other way to move the body. Broke your trunk, but what's the big deal? You make a lot more than us detectives ever will. Leaving the prosecution's car aside. How? How could you get Miss Sky involved in all of this? Well, she had as much to lose as I did if the truth came out. So you took the evidence from Detective Goodman's locker? I felt bad for having to do it. Also didn't have the time to pick and choose what to take. So, you left the jar fragments in the glove. Yeah. Looks like I was better off being an investigator of crimes than a committer. They all did their best to get in my way. I've got to hand it to them. They do their jobs well. Much to my dismay. Fake evidence doesn't hold up very well upon close examination. You must have known that. Tell me, Versi, why do you stand in court? Me. You despise criminals. I can feel it. You and me, we're the same. One day you'll understand. Oh, believe me, you will. You're just one man. You'll see what it really takes to bring them down once you try to go it alone. Jeez. Lewis, just end! Well, looks like it's time to say goodbye. Half hour later than I should. Oh, Edgy. What? Looks like we'll have to cancel that lunch date. Sorry, old friend.
We're not friends.
I'm sorry too, Damon Kent. I knew you as you used to be long ago. You were once a fine investigator and an example to others on the force. Sorry to learn that you are no longer that person. Those days are gone now, Edgy. Thanks for all the memories, though.
So he's committed 2 murders.
Yes. Hey! Thanks
what's
for
up,
the
Lori?
bridge, Lori. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Now you can have Wright here. And Versi. With these 2 around, you can't go wrong. Nestor, what up, what up?
What up, Nestor?
Hello, every peoples.
Have a hello, snake.
In fact, I can hear them already. The melodious sounds of a new beginning.
Please stop talking. You're really creepy.
There are 2 things I want you to understand.
Yes.
First, your sister never hurt anyone. Second, Damon Gant betrayed you from the beginning. You see, Miss Sky? You no longer have any reason to keep silent.
You're right.
Second, I need new hair gel. Oh, yes. The second is yes.
When this trial is over, I'll tell everything. All that I've done these past 2 years. From the time I had Gant help me forge evidence, up until today.
So,
Ooh boy, it's gonna be a doozy.
seems all the questions raised in this trial have been answered.
I'm sorry, Miss Sky. I couldn't get you out of all your trouble.
My. What high standards you have for a rookie. I can see why Mia thought so highly of you. Mia! Who knows? A few years from now, you just might make it to the top.
Look at that, smile.
Oh, she smiled! She smiled for the first time in the entire game! I owe you my thanks, Mr. Wright.
Miss Sky.
And to you too, Mr. Edgeworth.
You've suffered every bit as much as I have over these past few days. And decades. Believe me, I know how much of an ordeal it's been for you.
It was nothing. Baka! Liar.
I was worried the pressure might break you. And yet, you rose above it all and guided Mr. Wright to victory. You've done well, Mr. Edgeworth.
Stop it! I only did my job. It's not like I did it for you or anything. Such a tune!
I know!
In light of this case, it seems as a good self-examining is in order for all of us. Miss Skye,
Yes, Your Honor?
you are innocent of murder. However, although the chief blackmailed you, the fact is you still acted as his accomplice.
Yeah.
The trial will be scheduled for these crimes at a later date.
Yes, I understand, Your Honor.
She's alive!
Peace! That peace in her eyes.
That peace!
Please.
Is there something amusing about all of this? Why are you smiling?
It's been a long time, Your Honor. A long time since I've felt free of these heavy chains. Oof.
Well, this trial has gone on far too long already. 36 minutes today alone, too long. I'll put you back in heavy chains.
Ah.
Regarding the charge of murder, this court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Skye, not guilty! Yay! Woo! She's trying to shed, I bet.
I bet she is, and she's so pink.
She is so pink. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Yay, free!
Hooray!
That is all. This court is adjourned. February 25th, 5:03 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. At long last, it's finally over. This court case alone took like 3 months. Emma? Why the long face? Tiny trash! Oh, the confetti. I'm sorry your sister didn't get completely off the hook. But at least she wasn't convicted for a murder she didn't commit.
No, that's not it.
Yay! Thank you, Cool Chris, for the flea.
More tiny trash. Just now, after the trial ended,
I can see why Mia Fey thought so highly of you. I owe you my thanks, Mr. Wright. And to you too, Mr. Edgeworth. You've suffered every bit as much as I have over these past
We
few
were there.
days.
We were there. It was exactly
Yeah.
2 minutes ago,
We
Emma.
saw this.
We don't need a flashback.
You've done well.
What is this, Naruto?
I know.
you know, I did my best too. But Lana didn't say a single word to me.
Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. And you're like, hey guys, I smoke somewhere.
She totally is.
No.
She totally is.
What are you? Yeah, here. You shedding?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later. Wait, Detective Gumshoe. What is it? You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Making a detective run all around while on duty? To top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. Hey, lighten up, pals. I'm only kidding.
Oh, are you here because of my sister again?
Nope, not this time.
I brought donuts.
I came today because of you, pal.
Me?
That's right. I thought you'd like to see someone.
Lana!
Should you be doing this? She's still under arrest, you know. Well, I won't tell if you won't. Mum's the word.
Emma, I owe you an apology.
It's okay, sis. Don't worry about it.
That day 2 years ago, was the first time in my life I ever panicked. It was all I could do to keep myself from screaming. all I could think about was keeping you from getting wrapped up in that mess.
Not like we give a crap about laws, yeah.
Sis,
I asked Gaunt to help me cover up the truth. I thought I was doing it for your sake. But now, I realize I was wrong.
what?
I changed after that day. I had to. It was the only way I could make it through the past 2 years. I knew how much I was hurting you by distancing myself, but I couldn't bring myself to tell you what I did. I was scared. Scared that you'd look at me with those eyes of yours. I was scared of how you'd react if you knew.
But sis, you were only doing it for me.
No.
Huh?
I turned my back on you that day. In hiding what I believed to be the truth, I was deceiving you. Look at me with your special eyes.
Sis,
I'm such a fool. It took me all this time to realize it. Emma, I'm so sorry.
but sis, you don't have to apologize. I'm happy now.
You're happy?
Of course. You know, sis, I always knew that one day you'd come back. And now you have.
I smile. Oh, Emma, Emma.
And a scene of them hugging. Yay!
No one can change the past. Look at Phoenix being all like, yes, I will give the wise words at the end here. The only thing we can do is strive to make up for our mistakes.
Yay.
Why must we make up for our mistakes, you ask?
He looks in the corner of the room.
Yeah. I wanted to like turn around as an old man in an armchair and be like,
Because in so doing, we can find the way back to our rightful path. Oh, Phoenix, you're so smart. And it is from there that we can move on toward a brighter future. Phoenix. At least that's what I felt, watching the two sisters make up.
Mr. Wright, Mr. Gumshoe,
Me?
thank you both for all that you've done. I'm sure we'll meet again someday. Isn't that right, Edgeworth?
Edgeworth.
Stop hiding and come over here.
He would. Little soon. Where was he hiding? I just came to say, I love you. I just came to say how much I care. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Right, well, I'll be going now.
Mr. Edgeworth, I hope you don't blame yourself for what happened. We were the ones who acted corruptly, not you.
It's too late for me. Come on, Sasuke, give it a rest.
Where's the fainting couch?
No matter what anyone may say, I realize today that I can't correct my mistakes.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Not only that, but I don't even trust myself anymore. Chief Gant was right.
You despise criminals, I can feel it. You and me, we are the same.
Ah!
One day you'll understand. Oh, believe me, you will. You're just one man.
Your only mistake was not kissing her on the stand when you had the chance.
I love my shoulder. I can't stop looking at it. This one in particular. It's so strong.
You see what it really means to bring them down once you try to go it alone.
It's all I can do, not just kiss my guns.
Sun's out, guns out, they say. I do despise criminals. I plan to dedicate my entire life to fighting them. There's actually an invisible parrot right here. But in order to fight crime on my own, I need a weapon. It's scary. And I've known that to be true for quite some time now.
But Edgeworth,
Who knows? Given enough time, I might have tried to
pull something like Chief Gaunt did. That thought terrifies me. That's why I can't continue on as a prosecutor.
Edgeworth, don't you understand? Damon Gant and your mentor, Manfred von Karma,
Oh yeah, that weirdo. Don't mention his name, that guy creeps me out.
were both the best of the best when it came to fighting crime. But they both made the same mistake.
Pray tell.
You said in order to fight crime on my own, I'd need a weapon.
Don't fight crime on your own. Fight it with friends.
That may be true, but think back to today's trial. You weren't alone. You were working together with Mr. Wright. And because of that partnership, you were able to present evidence that otherwise would have gone undiscovered.
Man, this is going. We're doing a 3-hour stream today, guys. That's the way it goes.
Isn't that right, Mr. Wright?
Huh? What? Yeah. What is this, a pop quiz?
Come on, Mr. Wright, show him what Lana's talking about.
Hug! Hug! Give me my BL! Evidence, huh? Something that neither Edgeworth nor I would have been able to find on our own.
Now's your chance.
Wait.
Yes.
What?
What?
This is like when we had to like show that thing to Maya.
We're still playing the game?
I have to show him something that would be like, hey. Is it this? I think it's this. Right? Because he had one and I had one?
Yeah. Maybe.
The power of love?
Believe in your badge! I'm gonna do this.
Alright. Take that.
That's the picture I drew.
YOLO! Our counterattack began with this. You had one half of the evidence list, and I had the other. That's right, the magic of friendship!
He did it.
Shown in love! Apart, we wouldn't have been able to completely restore Emma's picture.
It's a friendship evidence.
It is.
That didn't just happen by chance, Mr. Edgeworth.
He did it!
I made a friend.
It's time for me to go. My emotions are happening, and I can't let that be seen.
Mr. Edgeworth.
If you'll excuse me. There's still some loose ends that need wrapping up. Take care, Chief Prosecutor. Edgeworth! What'll you do now? Well, whatever you do, just remember. You can let what happened kill the prosecutor in you, or you can let it help you grow. In the end, it's up to you. I know. Seems I owe you my thanks too, right? But what I face now is my problem. Edgeworth, I'll be waiting for you in court. I look forward to it. Farewell.
If you want to see this sweet bod.
I'd better get going too. Okay, but I'll be by to visit soon. It seems we both have a lot to learn and catching up to do. Here, this is a little something for you.
Scientific investigation!
Scientific investigation! It's the first book I ever bought. Study it well. Thanks, sis. I will. I like smiling now.
Yeah.
I finally remembered how.
And so another case came to a close. As for the sisters, I have faith.
You.
Yay! Thanks for the sub, Lori!
Thanks, Lori. Look at that.
Sixth month.
Look at those rewards.
Faith that their lives have only just begun. Not hop on pop, but scientific investigation. And as for me, I think it's time I started on a new journey of my own.
Oh my gosh, but really.
But Mia! A journey to rediscover myself. In Phoenix Wright summer vacation! Well, don't go trekking off just yet, pal.
Phoenix Wright beach episode.
What is it, detective? It's just a little matter to be resolved about the chief prosecutor. You see, she isn't supposed to be out of jail like this.
But I thought you just said it was.
Thought you said it was okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, it may be okay with me, but the folks at the prison are a different story. Huh? Basically, I had to bribe a guard in order to sneak her out here for 30 minutes. Believe me, it wasn't cheap either. Huh?
Way to go, detective. I didn't know you had a wild side.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, you do.
you see, Mr. Wright is the one who will be footing the bill. Huh? Huh? What, you think I could afford it with my salary? You gotta be kidding me, pal. Huh? 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 Eh?
Thank you, Mr. Wright. You're the best.
Why is it? I suddenly feel like I want to scream.
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we all go pay it off together?
Yeah, that's a great idea. Come on, guys. Let's go.
Objection!
There we go.
There we go. I arranged for a friend of mine in Europe to take care of Emma.
Oh.
I hope she'll be
Pleased
pleased.
to study under a top coroner. As for me, this affair has pretty much ended my days at the prosecutor's office. Still, I'll manage to find my way back to the field somehow. Then I'll be able to investigate crimes together with Emma.
Is everybody's epilogue?
Planning by Takeshi Yamazaki. What in the world?
Celebration dance.
Yeah!
Thank you, Nestor. Alright.
Yikes! I thought I was a goner for a moment there. In the end, though, they overlooked my unauthorized investigation of the chief's office. If we penalized you anymore, it'd be worse than firing you. Yep, that's what they said. Just goes to show, you can't shake me off that easily.
Did we conclude that that patch on his face is because he always cuts himself shaving?
Yes.
Well, she seems to be making a little bit more success than last time, I think.
I think she may have gotten the eye caps off.
Yeah, that was the first thing I noticed.
Or at least one of them.
Mr. Ricans, my new mission is to guard the main entrance and take care of Billy. Can you believe it? I've been demoted to a security guard. My parents keeping an eye on the entrance for me
Partner.
today. Partners, that makes more sense. I'll show them, though. Someday I'm gonna make detective. Yes, sir! I can be just like that Dick Gumshoe. That Dick Gumshoe.
How long has this cheek been injured?
Every time we've seen him, he's got
All
that
the
little
time.
patch on it. You can do it!
Good job, girl. Oh.
Yay! The blue badger.
Good job, guy.
You're such a nice man. So for months, yes.
Ah, I fell over.
Oh no.
Programming by Fumiya Kisato.
Okay, for all its flaws, I really do love this game.
A rupee for Aditi's shedding efforts. Thank you.
What is it? Can't you see I'm having me a showdown with a steak lunch partner? Miss Star managed to sneak this into me. She's seen one of the guards, it seems. Well, cowboy, looks like you did it. You even gave Bambina back her smile. Can you make sure Billy and the gang get their water? Who's Billy? Oh, the cactus.
Cactus is Billy.
Kemi Kimura. Oh, he's not here.
Looks like we won't be seeing each other for a while. As a farewell gift, I put a new meal on the menu. The Right Way lunch. The top layer tastes as bitter as defeat, but the bottom layer is as sweet as victory. Kids seem to dig the turnabout theme. It's a hot seller around exam time. Just be sure not to eat it backwards.
3 cheers for the end of a saga. Yeah.
I seriously do want to be Bento Lady. Like, I would love to be
Ben
her.
Judd is responsible for all the puns, guys. Taking them from Japanese and putting them into English.
And them.
Oh, and Brandon Gay and Kaori Fukushima.
I'll never forget what that young defense lawyer said after the trial.
I gotta get me some
Let's see,
KFC.
what was his name again? Mr. Left?
You're useless.
Anyway, he says he's been doing something or other for how many years? Well, anyway, I've got another trial to get to, so I'd better be... Huh? Oh, no! I forgot my gavel. Sorry, gotta go.
Oh, that's what the chair looks
That's
like.
what the chair looks like.
Translation by Bound Global Solutions.
Only a couple of spelling errors.
Yeah, wasn't as bad as a lot of other things I've seen.
Bum, 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 ba-dum.
So we'll have to put in the Discord to JS Brown that there was a repress.
Nothing soothes the soul like fresh country air. Still, sometimes I do miss hearing you and your objection. Still, I can't go back until I'm a full-fledged spirit medium.
Mystic Maya afternoon's training's about to begin.
Coming! Well, see you around, Nick.
Does that mean we get to see Mia too?
Please.
Please, favor.
In our dreams. I missed Maya. Dude.
Maya was so much better than Emma.
In every way.
Still, I wouldn't mind having Gumshoe as a...
He'd be
Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, I brought you your tea.
I still think he's suspicious.
What's going on? Nani sore?
What?
DT, my love. Thanks for coming to see me off. I can't believe I'm going to Europe. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Thank you so much for everything. I'm a little sad, but I'll be all right. Whenever I want to see Lana, all I have to do is open this book.
Aww. Cuties.
Oh.
Lana's picture is on the inside cover, yeah.
Lana. Look how cute. Oh my
So
gosh. Thanks, Capcom.
Man, oh. Who knew? Giving thanks. Be sure to post your duel for Spleeby.
Oh yeah.
True. Thank you.
We did it, guys! We finished Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, the trilogy that turned into a
Well, actually, we finished the first part of the trilogy, but we're going to take a break from Phoenix Wright to do a new Thursday project.
Yeah, we are.
We finished the first game and all 5 of its episodes, and goodness gracious, they were long.
Wow. It was like the Harry Potter books. Do you remember when it was like, oh, they're this big, and then they're this big, and then
Yep.
they're this big, and then they're this big?
Oh my goodness gracious.
Oof.
Santana. All right, on the subject of finally finishing things up, tomorrow we're finishing up Oracle of Ages.
Are we sure of that?
I'm pretty sure. We've got the final essences. We're at the place. We're going to finish it tomorrow.
Okay.
We're going to finish Oracle of Ages tomorrow. We'll be done with Phoenix Wright. We'll be done with these horrible Oracle Zelda games.
And you guys can have a Merry Christmas.
And it'll be the best way to end the year out. We'll
Yep.
start up with a new Thursday
True.
project come January. Start up with new Zelda come January. As far as next week's streams, we're going to do Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yep,
And I think that's it.
I think so.
And then we're not sure what's going to happen the next week at all. Or the week after that, really. But we'll keep you posted.
Yes.
In the Discord.
And
in the
all of-
Discordance.
All of you subs are getting a special treat this month.
Oh, yes, this is truth. This is truth, and this is love. See if there's any clowns I want to throw you at. I want to throw you at any clowns.
Are there any clowns
Is there
available?
any clowns available? Oh, Spleeby's still doing some. Let's go eat Spleeby. Let's go beat him up.
Okay.
Dun,
Accuse him of identity theft.
We should.
Yeah.
We're gonna put that in the Discord.
Okay.
Everyone just be like, "Hey, we know what you did in the woods." Everyone just when we raid Spleeby, just say, "We know what you did in the woods." Okay.
Yep.
That's what it's gonna be.
We know
All right.
We know what you did in the woods.
All right. Thanks. Y'all are the best. We will catch you tomorrow for an 8 o'clock Mountain Standard Time stream that will hopefully end by 10 and not 11. But thanks for sticking around the extra hour. Y'all are the best.
so
Bye-bye
jealous.
now. Bye-bye.